What happened with the white man? What y'all talking about?
That's what we trying to figure out.
And we fighting against them. We fighting against them.
That yeah.
You talking about I got one?
That was the
joke.
That was the joke.
Oh, well, I do got one, but that's not.
Hey,
that's not
so
me.
let's go from there, right? Let me ask. I want to ask each one of y'all, and it cannot be the current person. Have you ever had a wild nickname for someone you was dealing with?
You did, Valanda.
Don't look at the police.
Yeah, that's usually this one.
What name?
Lou.
Oh my! Wait a minute.
What did I call Lou?
Wait a minute. I almost called her by government just now.
Yeah. VA. Who is Lou?
Yeah. Va-va-voom.
That's a long time ago. Oh my goodness, what did I call him?
Was that? You was dealing with the nigga from all fit Canaan, Uncle Lou.
I don't remember.
Who is Lou?
I don't remember
what did she call him.
You can't even remember. Look, moving right along.
Oh, that mean because you already said the nigga name. You can't say you gonna tell the nickname because the nickname is usually some sort of descriptor, right?
It was a descriptor.
We used to call Lou the Hammer. Like you can't.
But it don't sound like he was a hammer.
No, we try to make it feel good.
Mimi didn't say that like she was calling him
and
the
go
hammer.
looking for Va-va-voom. You know what I'm saying? No, we can't do that.
No.
She said that like that nigga name was Pookie.
What's wrong?
Like, what did
What's
y'all
wrong,
call
Mav?
that
Y'all are fools.
It's because it's a messy question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but Matt
Nobody's willing to answer this one.
I honestly don't know if I have a wild name for somebody I was messing with. Not like that.
It definitely ain't the Hammer.
I don't think I do on the real. It'd be corny. It's like,
is it bad?
I can't remember.
I got several.
Several? I like it. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it.
I have one.
What
All
you
right.
have, Mimi?
So it was this guy that I used to deal with. I wasn't dealing with. It's always a story.
Okay.
We were never available. We had mutual friends. We were very attracted to each other, but we were never available at the same time. Never. Until one time we became available. And he was the perfect guy until his name was Pencil Pete.
Jesus Christ. This VA and this sounded like the whole Wu-Tang clan. That's crazy.
I don't know if any of these I mean, because it's a messy conversation. These
messy.
Nicknames aren't usually a nice thing.
Right.
He was such a nice guy. That's how I had to refer to him.
Nigga, Pencil Beak is crazy.
That's awful. He was such a nice guy. I had to start referring to him by his
guns.
I'm going to go sharpen the pencil.
Damn.
Yo, whoa. We need a pencil sharpener. It's crazy.
Club 835 is open. God damn.
You said nope.
The pencil sharpener is crazy.
This is it. Is that I keep wanting to be like, is that gonna be the name episode? I don't know if that could be the name.
No, it cannot be the name of the episode. No.
What, Mimi the pencil sharpener?
Why does that sound like a children's book?
Now, I remember a couple of them were referred to just by their vehicle.
Like what?
The car they drove.
There's Jetta over there.
Oh.
They go Buick.
Jetta's like an actual name.
Yeah, shout out to Jetta.
Yeah.
Jetta used to live in my court.
Shout out.
Go to school with a guy named Jetta.
Let me see who.
I feel like we knew somebody named Jetta.
Volkswagen.
Yeah,
No, we didn't know
Pentagon.
nobody named Jetta.
Oh, in DC, I knew a guy named Jetta in DC.
On
You
Mother's.
did.
Yeah,
Fan be at home, be like, wait, let me.
one
hit
of Whitney and
Saab.
them friends.
Wonder
Nah, it wasn't-
what's Saab doing right now?
It wasn't no cell phone.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't
It was what was it?
Pinto.
Skytel.
I mean,
Was it
Julia.
Skytel?
house
Oh,
phone.
yeah.
House phone. It was
On
house phone.
Two-way
a corded
pages?
house phone.
Yeah, 2-way pages.
Yeah.
You like hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that house phone. Yeah, nah, yep. And then there was one.
Blackberry.
This the bad one.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Playoffs.
So
Talk about it.
whilst legal,
Whilst.
I like that. Good word.
whilst legal, this young lady was a young lady,
Okay.
right? And she was a full court presser. Like she
Okay.
was every day. What's up? What you trying to do? What's up? What you trying to do? What's up? What you trying to do?
Ready. Had the gym bag and shoes ready.
The issue was I was very single. This young lady just wasn't my cup of tea.
Ah,
But she was on the court.
she was ready.
She was ready.
She was
And I'm
running.
sitting there, and it's me and my one of my best friends in the world. He's like, yo, what's, yeah, shout out, yo, this nigga's a fizz.
See? This is the usual.
Because you don't know
right
what I'm
here.
about to say. so me and yo sitting there talking, and I'm like, he asked me, yo, what's up with Shorty, the young joint? What's up with the PYT? I was like,
Pretty young.
Oh, yeah.
you mean YT?
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
YT cannot be the name of the episode either. Damn. We can't use none of this. Not the week of WrestleMania. Goddamn.
This is when look, everybody is at Wale Mania right now. And
What the, yeah.
Cal over there winning the Tootsie Roll contest.
God damn it, fam.
Zero.
God damn it, fam.
V over there smacking Gene and John. Cuz is at the bar ordering drinks.
He's
You leave that
always
man
smacking
alone.
Gina John.
And why is Mimi sharpening pencils?
Hey, Mimi, you better not be sharpening your pencils in the Brooklyn Bowl now.
Let me tell you,
I got
that outfit. That
Yes.
outfit, I was.
This
that
applause is for fam. I was gonna wait and see how long it was gonna be before we spoke on this not being live. It took about 7.5 minutes. So if you couldn't pay attention, you didn't know. They know.
Hey, look, if y'all niggas is sitting at home watching this,
Hey, you should know it's not live because I was on time.
Hey. Outstanding. Outstanding. As a matter of fact, another
As
applause.
to even more reveal behind the curtain, this is a Sunday when we recording this. DDM did just take us to church. Testify, my brother. Testify.
Before we get into the proceedings, I do because we usually have the conversation. Everybody ready? I don't know how far or where everybody's packing situation is.
Socks and drawers in my bag.
I got 2 pair of sneakers in there.
Jesus,
I haven't started packing at all.
I started this morning.
And a 2.
I have an extra. I got an extra day out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you do got a whole extra day.
Nigga, y'all. Wednesday I will be at in the office.
Damn.
Yeah.
Orlando,
Yeah.
Where
are we with the packing?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she ain't even got her lights on.
She called her right to the front of the classroom, didn't she?
Her lights ain't even on.
And where are you, little girl?
I got something. I mean,
Hey,
I got
I got.
It's a lot of black. It's a lot of black. I'll be wearing black everywhere.
Now you know it's gonna be 90 degrees.
It is.
No.
Not.
Is it? It is
No,
not.
it is not.
It
Check
changed.
check that weather. It
It's
did
raining.
change.
It's supposed to be
Like-
raining Thursday.
It's gonna be like
Bring your
70s,
jacket.
and at night it's gonna be like 50s. So I had to repack for sweatshirts and jeans.
I don't think
and
I'm gonna go that
jeans.
far.
I was gonna pack a
We don't
sweatshirt,
like
then
to
I
be cold.
wasn't. But
I'm getting in the pool or somewhere. I'm getting in that pool somewhere.
Wait
I
a
don't care.
minute.
see,
Yeah.
see.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
You wanted a high on Friday.
That's what I'm saying. Because it rains
I'm
that Thursday, and then
telling you.
that weather kind of dip a little bit. It go back up.
That's
by the
that
time
desert, man.
Yeah, it's that rain. It's that rain. I don't know how. I don't. That's the only thing. But I hope it's not raining right now when we outside.
The majority of motherfuckers are gonna be above the clouds anyway. That so
Talk about it.
Dang,
The good thing is, my jackets. I'll be able to do jackets because
Yeah.
on Friday the high is going to be 61.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On
Right, and at
Thursday,
nighttime, it's gonna get rich.
well, no,
Yeah, but we're gonna have them internal heaters on too.
yeah.
For me, it is.
Always. Actually, speaking of internal heaters, I've tried all 3 of the Seagram's WWE Spike. Rumble Punch is the only one you need to cop. Honestly, I had what was the blueberry bongo? I forget
my
what the
worst
one
nights off Seagram's.
got me some Seagram's. Nah, the Rumble
What happened,
Punch
cuz?
is number 1. You watching the game? You watching this Clippers game?
yeah.
Yeah, they at OT. It's like 2 minutes left.
As long as
It's like
when they
it's
got that, I don't know when that Knicks series start. That's all I'm wearing. F them bum Knicks, man. I don't care. I know you New York niggas watching. F them Knicks.
Yeah, we watching.
It's
F
OT.
them Knicks.
You
Like,
can
worry
I
about
ain't
no
been to a
Knicks.
next. I ain't
I'm
been
not-
to a next game in years.
I ain't
Don't
cutting
worry.
none of that.
Don't worry. Ain't gonna be no more Knicks games after the first round of the playoffs this year. No way.
I ain't cutting
No,
none now.
chill.
On Knicks games?
Don't be talking about our Knicks.
You don't care.
Only I can talk about. You can't.
She said only I could talk about the fan.
Nigga, F Patrick Ewing, John Starks.
Wow.
Don't say John Stars may come see you. He was the one.
Yes, he
That's
was.
Anthony Mason. That's Anthony Mason.
Anthony, that whole, I mean, yeah, facts, big facts. That was the homies, though. Shit,
Them niggas was crazy.
that
Which
whole
buddy?
squad
What was
crazy.
your that got put out the garden a few years back? Yeah.
Shit, that was crazy. Why was it? Why did that happen?
He had just said something publicly about the owner.
Oh, well, because they do that. Frank William Miller Jr. did a shirt that was anti the Knicks owner a minute ago. It was like 2018 or something like that. He went to go to a concert with his parents, and he it was at the Barclays, I believe, but they whatever one it was, because they're all connected. They stopped him and was like, nah, you on the list, you can't come inside. Your parents, they went inside. Mama was crying and everything. He ended up doing a whole other shirt to say fuck y'all. But nah, yeah, they be real with that shit. If you diss the association, they will keep you outside.
You probably just the association. You probably by name. I don't think they fucking with that.
Yeah, nah, not at all. They just so you know, people do keep tabs.
Meanwhile, Young Ja is disrespecting the league every single time he makes a shot at this point.
He just fucking up money. Some of the guys.
Somebody with Starks Industries or something gonna call that nigga with it.
How about that?
Industries.
How about that? Somebody defense weaponry manufacturer gonna be
Right.
him up. Yeah.
What was it? Justin Hammer was the other dude.
Shout out the original MCU film, a reference. Yeah,
Shout out. So we not live this week. But my pops has been. He texted me the other day like, "Yo, what order should I watch the Marvel films in?" So he was like, "Yo, he's on a whole tear of Marvel all weekend," is what he said.
So
But I feel like Disney Plus has them in order.
So,
Yeah.
but it depends on how you go in there. Sometimes it's like it'll have like the series somewhere and this and that. So he was like, he actually
Just to
like,
scroll
what-
down.
no,
Yeah.
but wait, what did you tell him though?
I mean, I basically chronological.
Because chronologic and release.
But I sent him phases.
Okay,
Yeah.
because some people they'll do chronologic in terms of the
like
timeline
watching
of the
Captain
MCU.
America first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like it'll be like whatever one takes place billions of years ago, and then you'll go to Captain America. Like, because you could do that and it'll be out of order. But yeah, I always tell people just start with Iron Man.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, that was the first-
Iron Man to Hulk, Thor,
Supreme Clientele,
I think.
Bulletproof Wallets,
I don't remember.
Yeah, word.
Fish Scale.
Pretty Tony.
Shout out Lupe Fiasco for being at the SeaWorld and asking them where the scale that they weigh the whales.
I saw that.
I told Mav that's my favorite thing Lupe Fiasco's ever done. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fire.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
How many Wu-Tang Clan members can you name by governments?
In 2025,
That is their
Virgo.
government.
Clifford
Wizard,
Smith.
Jizzle, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck. That's their real names
At this point,
at this point.
Method Man is Clifford Smith.
Niggas is still sharing. Niggas is still sending Gary Grice some checks.
Who?
I don't know.
RZA is Robert Diggs. Is Jizza Gary Grice? Shit.
There are
Dennis
two-
Coles is Ghostface Killer.
There are two that are particularly difficult and easy.
I couldn't tell you what You God or Master Killer's real names are.
Jamal Arif.
Because he do say it now.
Yeah.
I really.
You know,
That's their names. They have been.
What'd you say, Val?
I can never get in the Wu-Tang.
Really?
Oh.
What?
No, I just can't. Like when we start talking about master such and such and all this, only one I really cared for like that was Old Dirty Bastard, Raekwon, and Mac.
Only for Cuban links.
That's an actual classic.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is these niggas
Shout out to
have
Corey
been,
Woods.
they have been their rap
His name
names
Corey?
longer than their real names.
Right.
So that's their names.
What about D Lover? Ayo, D Lover.
AOD Lover.
AOD Lover.
AOD.
AOD Lover.
Well, the funny thing is, when I think about this is back when I used to buy CDs, and because that Wu-Tang, I used to be in the liner notes. I don't know the last time I held a new CD, let alone looked at who created the songs. I'm looking at Wikipedia for that, but it was always the same people.
But see, I looked on a lot of notes for like who's gonna be on the song. Right. So now the one that I could not figure out was Inspector Deck. I could not remember. Like I could not remember. And he's first nigga on the song on a lot of songs. Jason Hunter.
I was gonna say, I feel like his name was mad regular.
Jason Hunter.
Jason.
Nigga, you know y'all can't use this anywhere.
What you mean?
Why?
This is the episode.
I'm talking
It's
about
public knowledge.
You can't use their names anywhere. It ain't no trivia. It ain't in jeopardy.
It's on Wikipedia.
It's on their albums.
You not gonna use this anywhere.
Russell Jones. How would I have known his name was Russell Jones? He said it all over the album.
He says it.
So this started as a conversation. We're coming back from Lil Fan birthday dinner.
Shout out.
And some Red Man comes on Sirius.
Talk about it. Reggie.
And he said Reggie a couple times in the record. And the missus was like, yo, what's Red Man real name? I was like, Reggie, no.
Right.
Like, she's, that's why he keep. And then everybody else in that crew got their real names. Eric Sermon, you know what I mean? Harris Smith, Keith Murray. I mean, do we count K Solo?
You got to at some point. You got to.
But then I was like, well, how do I, like, who's the conversation become? Whose real name do you know? Who you don't know? And
right.
Who, like I think the funniest rapper real name I can recollect is Trick Daddy. His name is Maurice.
He looked like a Maurice. Trick Daddy looked like a Maurice.
Maurice.
Let's go to Maurice. Maurice firing up the grill. Let's go to Maurice house.
I got my pots.
You don't know that?
He is funny. I love him in Love and Hip Hop. There's certain reality shows that I will frequent, and I watch Love and Hip Hop Miami only because there's like a whole Haitian storyline, and it's so egregious that you just can't stop watching it. And he will pop in, and he'll be in the drama until it gets too much. Then Trick is like, nah, this ain't for me. Nah, this is too much. It's too much. I'm like, you was marinating in it, and all of a sudden it's too much.
Maurice said it's a wrap. You disturbed my sleep.
Oh
he missed it, man. He missed it.
A new name.
We're more polo than me.
Wait. Before we get to the show, DDM.
King of Miami, too.
We're dropping this the day before Gold Dust. What can the people expect?
Actually, the people can expect, if you're watching now, if you go on Bandcamp, you can pre-order it. And actually, on Bandcamp exclusively, it's available today, April the 17th. Wow. So if you go on Bandcamp, the pre-order is already available, and one track is available. Meet the Flares. But shout out to pre-sales, because we have already gotten pre-sales on Bandcamp, and I didn't even announce it on Bandcamp. So
I saw the people talking online about it, so that's dope to hear. That's real.
I was like, okay, so come on, sales. It's giving sales, because the people don't really pay for music these days.
Shout out.
So Gold Dust will be on all the platforms. Spotify. You can actually pre-save it on Spotify. You can pre-order it on iTunes now. The distributors are so good with that now. It used to take forever for an indie artist to get their music on the platforms. Now, in some places, it's there the next day. So you can go online. What people can expect, this is just real hip hop from the perspective of a wrestling and specifically a sports entertainment fan. I did not make this to be an authority on every great wrestler in the world. I wrote about bitches and things that I like. Okay,
right.
I didn't write about people that you like. I write about what I like. Okay, right. There is a lot of Easter eggs in there. We have referenced champions and greats of the past and now and the future, and it's just fun. It's so funny because the cover is so deceptive, because the cover makes you feel like it's going to be pop, it's going to be alternative, it's going to be that, and the sound of it is straight up and down hip hop. It's not boom bap.
No, that shit hard though.
Not a lot of soul to it. So I'm excited. Shout out to TT the artist on the cover, Josh Sen on the photography, Ashley Calloway on makeup and hair, and me on styling, bitch. And yeah,
that's what it say inside the record too.
And me on styling, bitch.
I'm excited about it. People responded really well to the cover, which was great. You never know how people went. I'm at a place now though where I just don't care anymore. Like, I don't care if this record sells 5 copies. I don't care if it sells 5 million.
You won't care if it sells 5 million.
I can't make.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna make BRP next week. I'm gonna be late forever.
I'm gonna be on tour.
You're under contract.
Everywhere, because I need to have this. This would become a function of that, right? Mm-hmm. If I got to that level, then I would want to invest in BRP. I wouldn't want to try to buy it from y'all or nothing like that, but I would want to invest and have a small, like what Aaliyah did in Black Round Records.
Shout out.
And
you will make sure
he gonna bust it. It's gonna be some changes around here.
Well, I was gonna say
we ain't finna at 8:35. It's too early.
He gonna say, man, if you talking all that almond, you go hit all the money. Get you some almonds, nigga.
No, if I had the money, if I was in that place where I can invest in BRP, what I would probably do is, in a perfect world, make it so that we could probably increase more content, maximize it, and really pay to get the level of sponsorship and platforms that I would like to see, and just kind of maybe up the ante in certain ways. This is all wish list stuff, but I would definitely invest in BRP when it comes if this project became that, right?
So you in the chat You cop and then you share, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I don't know how many friends you need to get 5 million, but just tell everybody in your group chats, everybody on your timelines, let them know that Gold Dust is out. Hit the DDM Bandcamp, but also anywhere you get good music, that thing is out there.
DDM raises an amazing question there.
Ask it.
Is big financial windfall individually, right? Mm-hmm. Cause you know what I mean. Somebody comes, you old brother. I ain't gonna say that. Westside Gun comes and gets you like, come make my shirts now. Take this $3 million now, right? Mimi, you got to start writing for. They bring in Ebony and Jet back, and you got to write for both of them now. You own them, right? Cal, lo and behold, the ring and say, "Come here, you the nigga now."
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? we changing the ring. It go from the ringer to Cal Bundy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. You own it. You know what I'm saying? Fact. Sell off your stocks. Do what you do.
Do all that.
What is not? You know what? Not what is your plan in general? Because we all gonna buy. You know what I'm saying? A platinum G-Wagon. But what would you do with BRP? B stands for bread now, nigga.
Yeah, Black Rasslin Podcast is funny.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I do stuff now, right? So that wouldn't stop.
I feel like though
it's just more of a monetary investment. That would basically be it. But not all the things that I do behind the scenes would not stop.
I would want to build a studio.
It would be in person.
Well, yes. Some type of space where and like a space where we could do like have a set for this.
I will buy a teleportation device so that we can.
Well, that's
teleport.
The other thing, right? But it would need to be in some type of location. But I do think some type of space that jokers would have keys to be like, boom, you want to make some content.
Does Philly make sense?
It's kind of central.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hey, shit! Not to get all doom and gloom, but hell, it may not be the move if they don't get if SEPTA don't get the what you call, because they legit said we about to cut over 50% of your routes and everything. Like they wouldn't go to train, which means they probably wouldn't be hitting New York like SEPTA would be cutting crazy, but Philly would be an ideal location. Studio. All right.
BRP Productions.
Don't let me put these dreams out here. But before we get into those dreams, we got to get to the WrestleManias, right? So I don't know if VA is ready for a full episode of Black Rasslin recorded, but
she ready.
Yeah.
All right. Let me hit my intro.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Hey, Matt, did you hear that sound? You know what that sound is? That's the sound of the alert on Facebook on Friday, the 18th, saying, "Hey, Anakin and Vader, they want to make sure they get
they want theirs."
I'm sorry. It's like clockwork. And shouts out to the squad for real. We wouldn't have a intro theme without y'all. Now, welcome back to the
I can beatbox.
Here we go. Welcome back to the pre-WrestleMania 41 edition of the Black Rasslin Podcast. You've been rocking with us for about a half hour, so we we already on time, and we also not live. But if you out with us in Vegas, hopefully you sharing a drink with us at Wale Mania's right now.
And don't spill nothing on my first shorts.
What?
What
That's
in
a
the Andre 3000?
For the people at the
Oh, what?
Oh,
For the
he's
people
a
at-
new school fool. Cash keep it jumping like kangaroos.
First shorts is that like you being just hairy or what?
Oh no, it's actual first shorts. It ain't no innuendo, nigga. This is fun.
He said, "Is that code?"
Chinchilla.
He say, nigga, this
Ain't
is
no code.
chinchilla for your chin.
First
Chinchilla.
shorts is on the list of names.
Ooh,
of the episode,
baby.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
that's
first
my,
shorts, it's 90 degrees.
my Charlotte Flair shorts.
We was just
Not
talking
90
about-
degrees.
It's not.
On Thursday,
On Thursday,
it's
it's
gonna
not.
be 70. Like I looked at the weather, it's
Yes,
going to be
brother.
60 on Thursday.
It's
It's gonna
raining.
be 70 on Friday. Like it's
did
not
y'all
going
shake y'all phone? Hold on.
I was ready for
That
80
picture that you sent last week, Math,
That's
is-
old.
this old.
That's
No, I
done.
know. No, I knew that.
Let me check this motherfucker right now.
Look at that.
Let's
Hold
hear
on.
other people's
Vegas.
sweatshirt weather.
It say 84.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
On
No,
Thursday?
We looking at the same thing because I'm looking at my Apple weather courtesy of the Weather Channel.
Oh, that don't be
It's,
right.
My shit says
It's-
76.
Yeah,
I'm getting 77. And actually, so the other day
76.
I saw that it was going to be 61 on Thursday and 70 something on Friday because of the rain. Right now, the Yamin is saying the rain moved to Thursday and it's going to be 77 on or rain moved to Friday. It's going to be 77 on Thursday.
that's what mine got. Yeah, mine
What's
say
it gonna be
70.
at nighttime though?
Yeah,
The 50s.
That part.
The freeze.
Sweatshirt.
Nah, hold on. It say the low on Thursday is 57. So 60
Yeah.
is really the
Yeah.
60
and
is
then
the
the low on Friday is 50.
I was
And
seeing
then
52
high
the
of
other day.
61. And then Saturday it's going to be a low of 47 with a high
Goddamn.
of 52. Sunday is going to be a low of 52 with a high of 79. See, part of me is not mad about this because I can really do fashion now.
That's right.
Before it was when I was
Comfort.
seeing 89, 90, it was giving t-shirts, shorts.
Shorts, yeah.
Yep.
Now I can put on that nice jacket. I can put on accessories and things like that because my hurled in all that heat. So I was like, I
I was worried about my hair frizzing up.
We got options. You say something, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna just put on a different white t-shirt.
And jeans, right? So you bring
That's all he wears.
white t-shirt and NBA
Sweatshirt.
shorts,
Right.
basketball shorts.
And then he throws them out.
Yep, throw it right away.
The only thing I'm upset about is it now that threw off my pool weather because I like to get in the pool.
Oh no, I'm
And
still
now-
getting in somebody pool while I'm out there.
I have not thought about a pool at all.
Sunday is the only day that you could possibly do it.
I'm
They
trying to keep
lying.
They
I might be out circus Sunday.
They got a
Circus?
It's at 80 degrees on Sunday.
No, circus.
Oh,
the Palomino.
Circus.
There's a pool at the, you not getting in nobody pool at the Panamera.
if it's a
Palomino.
pool at the
That's a cloudy pool. That's a cloudy pool.
It's just got a little extra chlorine in it.
It
burns.
It better have some.
It burns.
It better have some extra chlorine away.
Belinda,
Hey,
you
don't
know
put-
the
hey,
you know the what you
don't put
call
your
it.
face in the water.
No, it don't sound right at all.
No,
Actually-
Palomino is the strip club.
Wait.
Oh, no tonks.
Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. It's your boy Cal. As you can see, the squad is on the line. I ain't got no title, although we will be doing some predictions later on. So Mimi, I hope you either holding that title tight or you got your predictions ready. As you can see, the squad is on the line, but we're gonna go to the person you can't see right now. V, please say what's good to the people, yo.
Yo, what?
Do it.
The abyss.
Good evening. Happy Sunday.
No, it's not Sunday. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. See,
Thursday.
God, see.
Yo, get her out of here.
Can't take
See,
it nowhere.
see, I'm ready.
Get her voice out.
We
of
didn't
here.
we
I'm
didn't
just
prep.
new to it all, people. Cut me some breaks here.
Nah, you must not know us.
Yeah, no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
We don't. Do we look like Curtis Blow to you?
Hey, do you use
Brakes on the bus. Brakes on the car.
Shut up. Jesus. Shout out V. Miss Mimi. Damn. Champ. I'm sorry, Champ.
It ain't going nowhere.
All the flavor's gone out of that gum.
It is. It is.
I hope you're ready, Mimi. I hope you're ready. You got
I hope
13,
you're ready.
14 matches. Woo. Sleep. Yeah, caress it well. This may be it. That may be it. Hey, look at her. She rubbing that thing like, you know.
All right, yo.
DDM.
I know she's pencil sharpen.
I'm screaming.
I'm sorry, DDM. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. What's going on, y'all? It's DDM. I ain't got my hair cut yet because I'm waiting till Tuesday before I fly out because I need to be fresh. Also, I'm wearing my beard back in because my barber had chopped off and I didn't like it because it showed my double chin.
Introduce yourself.
He working on it.
What's going on? Y'all already know who it is. It goes without explanation. It's DDM, the EST of BRP. You already know what time it is. I'm ready to give fashion. I'm ready to give commentary. I'm ready to serve these hoes WrestleMania weekend.
Facts. Serve these hoes. Mm-hmm. Brother fam.
Great Scott party. It's live from the past. 1.21 nigawatts. IlFam 790 is social media of choice.
I love it. Brother Mav.
1854.
Let's go.
Where I'm from, police recognize fame. Know a nigga by the walk of how they saying my name. At Mav Damon.
He went classic on him, right?
Shout out to my tag team partner, Fat Boy Diz. The
Shout
most
out Diz.
waviest.
Classic.
Bell Styles Rotunda.
Where's the
Damon.
You can't even see the Buffy I put up. Shout out. Shouts, peace to the Buffy. Peace to everybody. Shouts to everybody in the chat. If you're normally in the chat, you outside in Vegas and you see us, say hi. Hopefully,
I'll pour you a drink.
Hey, don't be weird, nigga.
Look at that shit.
Don't be
They're
weird.
gonna be weird. They're gonna be weird.
It's too late to send the
shoot, I'm
alert,
gonna
but
be weird. It's fine.
hopefully, I got some BRP merch. So you got a hat, you got a shirt, something. Bring this is the time.
I had some stickers.
I got some stickers.
Yeah.
All right, bet. I got to do my 1 2. I got to paint the town red.
Don't copy nothing online. They're gonna come back.
I mean, hey, they
Who put these stickers in the Bellagio?
There was no footage. There was no footage of what I was doing
right
in
here. He said it right here. He said it. If you
tell nobody,
the 3814. Cal said he was going.
A 3814 is crazy.
38, 34, 36.
Only if she's 5'3".
Before we get to any predictions, we already spoiled it. We're recording this on a Sunday night, so the only thing that we really know, aside from whatever happened outside of WWE, is SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there was the match with Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Good. You was right.
Yeah.
Selena looked good.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Apparently, the word on road is at the end of the match they had it ended abruptly. It was a count. It was a 10 count on Chelsea Green after her and Zelina had been going back and forth. I think at one point Zelina even jumped. She dove off the Yamin and hit the table. But Chelsea threw her in, I guess at like the 8 or 9. And she was talking shit to the crowd, talking shit to the commentators, and didn't realize that the ref was still counting. And by the time she got back in the ring, the ref rang the bell and it said she was counted out.
Like I read her lips. Did she say nigga what?
She may have.
Fred Rubin.
There was definitely a conversation between her and Zelina when she got in the ring. But word on the road was, first off, Zelina was supposed to win the match. I think whatever they're supposed to be doing for WrestleMania was built off of Zelina winning that match. And this is one of those. This is why I like watching live TV. They said that it was just one of those things where Chelsea thought that when she threw Zelina in the ring, the count was going to restart. Which, I mean, I would have to go. I did not go back and brush up on how the count starts. Like
both of them have to be in, right?
Both of them have to be in the ring. So
somebody has to be in and out for
to break the count. You got to roll in and roll back out or whatever.
She would have had to bop in and bop back out to talk shit. But I mean, it was a miscommunication.
Was it a botch?
I think
it is.
That's what it
you
sounds
can
like.
consider that a botch, yeah. Because they said there was supposed to be like another minute or two of the match. Again, Zelina was supposed to win, but there was supposed to be more of a little bit left in the match. What you saying, man?
I was about to say, would it be a botch if Jay Cargill did it?
Here you
Outstanding. That's very funny. So,
can
I ask you a real
Ignore
question?
him. Ignore him, Pepper. Pepper, ignore him, Pepper. Ignore him, Pepper.
Now, when the ref is counting, right? When the ref is counting, he's going 1, 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he is now, because I've also seen the ref go 1, 2 with both hands. When he uses both hands, is he counting both people? Is that a difference?
No.
I don't know.
I think when I was younger, I used to think
my
that
question
each one
is,
was like each hand was counting for one person.
For each person. That's what I'm asking.
It was. Yeah, I don't think it don't work like that.
They only do that when both people are on the canvas.
Right. When they're in the ring
off the
and they're
campus.
doing that. Well, they're trying to get them up.
They're in the ring laid out. That's the only time.
Giving that 10 count or whatever.
Okay.
But again, it's one of those things where, I mean, shit happens, and I will say, and part of it's because Chelsea Green's character can get off just screaming at the top of her lungs when, something happens. Like, she would look a little confused for a second, but once she realized that, hey, we're going to commercial break, she said, what? Like, she started to play it up. So, I mean, shit happens.
Mother Green missed her spot, and it happens to the best of us. I think it's a lesson learned. We still got the same desired outcome. So the winner is still the same winner, right? So it's no difference there. But Mother Green missed her spot. As a veteran, she should, that shouldn't have happened, but it did. And people, it happens all the time. Her work up until this point, I'm not going to use one miss, and honestly, she played it very well. Discredit an entire body of work versus her being terrible from the beginning and still continuing to be terrible. But
Piling it on.
Listen, if we're gonna move on, we're gonna go ahead and move on. She said, I am not the new girl anymore. So she already put it out there in that promo. So if I was you, I'd sit there real quiet and wait till Saturday and see when the girl come out and do her thing. Okay?
All y'all gonna do is say she had a good partner.
No. I promise you, I'm gonna give her the most honest critique ever. I promise you. Because she said it in that promo.
You were off, and your partner Salt.
So
came in this
She's
motherfucker.
Pepper, I'm Salt.
No. Both of y'all are Salt. The Salt Shakers.
Yeah.
So is the thought that, because I saw somebody saying something about a 6-person tag match?
What? For what?
WrestleMania. Like, I mean, if
Who's in that?
Well, because Chelsea's got Piper and Alba and the other one.
Suits.
Yoga Flame.
She got Yoga Flame and Yoga Fire.
Why they look like they go to slithering?
That's a good question.
I don't understand why she has a title and she's in a 6-man match at WrestleMania. That does not make sense.
It's not confirmed. I saw talk of that being what this is supposed to be setting up. I guess we'll see.
That doesn't make sense, nor does Bird Lady having a title and being in a tag team title match.
That's right.
Yeah. That also happened on SmackDown. Bailey and no. It's good that you mentioned it.
The Meta Girls should have been called up and should have been a part of that tournament.
That gauntlet for the chance to face Liv and Raquel at WrestleMania for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Now, yeah, Bailey and Lyra Valkyria won that gauntlet match. I wasn't surprised that they won when I started seeing who they were having them face, but it is kind of frustrating because that could have been a situation where they could have chosen to do something else. And if you're gonna have anybody called up, the Meta Girls would make a lot of sense. They, at the very least, they've been rocking with Bianca, and they've been doing main roster stuff, so it's not like they're foreign to having those types of matches. And hey, last week on the pod, we discovered that Liv Morgan is she's the ultimate right now. So you have a Lash, have a Jakar in there with that at WrestleMania. I love it.
I think personally, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because we all spent a lot of money to go to Las Vegas on the promise that this would be, where Vegas, John Cena, they have all of the pieces. They have all of the pieces for this to be amazing. Right? Exactly.
I love it.
But the pieces are not in the right place. For a tag team title match, I think it's abysmal that we're getting a tag team championship match with two teams where the people are thrown together, and you have actual tag teams who have not even been remotely close to touching that belt. I think it's disrespectful, and I think it's quite frankly sad. And
it's also par for the course.
It's par for the course. That's true.
It's still dumb. It's still dumb.
Facts are facts.
It's starting to make me question how much of this was Vince McMahon, because quite frankly, I'm still seeing the same stuff that people got mad at Vince McMahon about continue to happen. And this tag team match is merely so that they can have a match to shoehorn in Bailey, Lara, Liv, and Raquel, because how can you not have Liv Morgan and Bailey at WrestleMania, right? So you shoehorn them in, just like you shoehorn in Io Sky in the Rhea versus Bianca match. And I don't always agree with Scott Hall, but he was absolutely spot on. In that match, I do not want to see Io Sky.
Wait, you mean Kevin Nash? Because we're talking to Scott Hall.
R.I.P. Scott Hall. Is that one still in here?
Right.
Hold on.
Hey, yo.
That's the first drop.
That's a classic drop.
That's the first drop.
BRP drop. I'm sorry.
But I agree with Kevin Nash in that, like, there are things where you're shoehorning people in to have them on the bill, and it does not make sense. You had a tag team gauntlet where you basically buried all the actual tag teams. So what did it like? How are we supposed to believe that any of these women have a real shot or really credible in this belt when you have Bailey? Lara, what is she going for another belt for? She not even really doing a good job with the one she got.
Yeah, I think it's a symptom of two things, which is really one big thing, pause. But it is a 2-night Mania and a whole bunch of matches already, right? So now you have to do a whole lot of booking, and they ain't used to doing. Like they can book. They've been booking for years and years and years one big show, but now, like I was talking about last week, is now you booking a 2-night show, right? And a 2-night back-to-back marquee show. You can't have SmackDown one night and WrestleMania the other. It's supposed to be, and it's starting to look that way, to be honest. But
that's what's going to happen.
You're supposed to have 2 great nights of wrestling, and it's an interesting thing to see them adjust to a 2-night event, and also to adjust to that much booking. That is a lot of booking. And also, as far as it kind of looking like some of the stuff that happened during the Vince era, I mean, they still cooking in the same kitchen he built. They just got rid of the cook.
Yeah. You saying, man?
So that's what bothers me, is because everybody's like, oh, get him out of here. Get this. No shade, and I say this all the time, but Bianca Belair was better booked than Vince. When I came back to wrestling in the pandemic era under Vince McMahon, and I know he's racist. I mean, look at his wife, and what's she doing? But
A1. She A1.
That part.
People
in the Vince McMahon era, at least he had enough sense in the modern era where I was seeing more niggas on screen. Sorry, French. Since Triple H has taken over.
French say niggas?
You know, but no, all jokes aside, since Triple H has taken over, I'm seeing less and less black faces. There is no black male talent at all in the mid-card picture or in the upper card picture. It's none. What they've done to Carmelo Hayes is abysmal. The only black representation we have are the women, and shout out to them, because if it wasn't
and the tag teams,
it maybe if it wasn't for Bianca. If it wasn't for Naomi, if it wasn't for Jade, no shade, we really wouldn't have nothing.
Jade, no shade.
So tell me where you from.
I'm not as critical of the Carmelo shit as a lot of people, because he's getting the time on the television.
He be on SmackDown a lot. Yeah.
It's an important currency.
What him and Miz are what was the shit that
Oz him.
That's him. That's ass. But you have
that sound like Wade Barrett. Awesome.
You got to look at the fact that Carmelo has a Snickers commercial.
Okay.
So it's getting television. He has a Snickers commercial, and then you have the Street Profits, it's been years under Vince McMahon's regime. The motherfucker they weren't on TV, and now they're your champions. So
it's facts.
We're not getting them on television as much as they should. They don't have what I know right now, have matches at Mania, but it's getting there. I mean,
dear Lord,
it's worse, and it's been bad, but I think they're going to turn that shit around.
Dear Lord, if we can get these belts off of Sons of Anarchy. And
I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen.
I mean, 2 sets of black tag team champions. I mean, I know they don't care about tag teams.
Well, we'll see. We still got to get through SmackDown. What you was going to say, DDL?
I'm hoping that's true, man. But seeing how things have been done, I'm not, because I'm looking at who do they even have as far as black talent.
Obafemi.
I mean, but Oba's at NXT, and they might need to keep him there for a while. But
all of them gonna be down there.
Who do they have as black talent? They don't have nothing. And I'm sorry, I know exactly what they're doing. And no shade, but they're using a Samoan presence to substitute for a black presence. And
and I'm gonna be honest, we as black people have been eating it up like they niggas too.
Yeah.
And I have personally said,
no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think people have made comments about there not being black folks on pay-per-views. They've said it.
We've got there was an email that hit the BRP Gmail, blackrasslin@gmail.com. Say whatever you want over here, just no spam, no bullshit. But it was a minute ago where they were, and when you start, oh God, I don't want to talk about the dumb conversations that have been out there, but if you look at the calendar year of PLEs for WWE, I think it's few and far between where it's black faces on the show that aren't tag team matches, and a lot of those tag team matches are Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill over the last year. They're I don't know if the New Day have been on PLEs in the last year, but I think
they just been together.
And you gonna say?
My bad. No, Lane. Go ahead, Lane.
Because the only other person that they were really since Bobby Lashley was on top, there's not really been a black superstar singles, especially in the men's division, that WWE's kind of gotten behind.
Who would we say would have made sense that I guess is signed right now?
So as a male,
Yes,
specific.
The Street Profits, right?
No, we're talking singles guys that should be at the top of the card.
Because I think you're not wrong, Mimi, but I think in particular with the Street Profits, you would have to break them up and then establish Montez Ford as somebody who could be hitting that. And I don't know,
at least one of us in here that don't believe that should happen.
I don't know. WWE's not been in this, it don't feel like they've been ready to pull the trigger on that.
Snitching on niggas all night, nigga. I don't care.
Hey, that's been the episode. May be snitching. That's what's been going on tonight.
I'm gonna say that. It's just I kind of look at this shit like the NBA, right?
Okay.
You know, it was an era where there were a bunch of superstars on a bunch of teams, and once that era finished, the wave it gets dry at this point, right?
It gets a little. There's a WWE IDs and there's Evolved.
You got sprinkles of people here and there, but they're still moving. They're still in their position, but they're moving out. I hope this makes sense. And then when you look at the rookie class that would be coming in, the whole class that's moving in, all of your farming, your actual farming system is all black people.
So yeah. If you look at that 6-man tag match on NXT, it was Javon, Trick, and Oba versus Deion Lennox, Shaquan Sugars, and then Cutler James. Like, it was really 5 cats and 1 white cat in that NXT match, and that's a lot of NXT.
So I'm not shooting bail. Well, I guess I am shooting bail, but I think that the future of it looks great. You just got to get through the rest of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I had that thought. Yeah.
So look at the age.
Outside,
look at the age of the main event scene.
But outside of the Carmelo Hayes, who's at the top?
There's
like
nobody.
You talking back singles?
There's not really. Not no black male singles on the main roster. Just Carmelo Hayes, Apollo Crews.
They about to strap.
And he's hurt, right?
Yeah, I don't know where he's been moving.
Where is Omos?
Omos is a name that's out there. Omos
but he's not been on TV.
We ain't seen Omos since he left Japan, and that was earlier this year. He did a
Royal Rumble. He never showed up.
I don't think it's
where my nigga at?
There isn't any, and you know you're dealing with the people who watch the other show, solely watch the other show, get the bug because you see one face all the time.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's no representation on this side, but you still, but nobody's counting the women.
But that's the thing though, because
women. I think that part, like y'all niggas is disrespectful when you say besides the women, nigga, but the women are there. Like if we're gonna have a conversation,
All three.
It's the best part.
Yeah, the black women on WWE, specifically the big 3, have been easily some of the best booked people in wrestling, period.
Right.
So that kind of destroys. So when you put that weird not talking about the women caveat on it, yes, it makes things look a certain way.
I wouldn't put kind of destroyed though, because remember, like Naomi and Jade having that singles match, this is the first match in a minute since it's been just a woman versus a woman with no title, with no bullshit, just we don't like each other. Like they're starting to. I think we need to see a couple years of that, and for women in particular, and especially if we're talking about main events on one of these nights, like we need some consistency. But I think the big thing that we're circling is in general, there's not a lot of we can't name 5 black men in a time where there's so much black talent throughout the pro wrestling world, where like 8 years ago we couldn't say that on the main roster. It's not easy to be like who's black, who is close to having a chance right now. And again, I don't want to discredit Melo, because for the last calendar year, Melo's been working on SmackDown. He's just not been working to a level where they're going to say, boom,
That's right.
You're going to be legit facing Cody on a pay-per-view for that title. I don't know if we're getting there yet, but it's noticeable enough that people are having the conversation for months.
I don't think that Carmelo should be in a situation where he's going after Cody Rhodes for anything.
He's not ready
for anything. But what I will say is this: he should have definitely been in that Intercontinental or a United States Championship picture. He should have been built as a serious contender.
A serious contender, yes.
Serious mid-card contender. I'm not
He
saying
should have been going after. He should have been in a feud with Braun Breaker right now.
And they had history. I mean,
the problem with that is, which happens in all wrestling feuds, is someone's got to lose, right? And I think they have to get better at playing without the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if somebody has that IC belt, that US title, book that feud, but also be able to book Melo in something that maybe doesn't necessarily involve a title, but let him get matches off. Because the problem is if you have a champion and you want to keep him strong, then the guys that you're putting him in there with, you're feeding to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe keep some of those guys away and just make a story that doesn't need a title. Stop making all these goddamn titles and just make good TV.
But he was though. He was in a program with Andrade, and that was really, really good. And then after that, it was just like, okay, what happened?
It was good
matches.
It was good matches. I mean, I
what
don't
was
know
the booking?
Yeah, the story was kind of just, I don't fuck with you.
It was a good story. I don't fuck with you. That's how.
But it's something that it doesn't have to be Shakespeare. However, the next level should be like the next level up, and there was no next level up.
No, but we're at the next level right now. The problem is the next level is him, because him and
Miz not the next level. That meaning that's the next stage, not the next level. The next level should be up. This feels lateral.
To you, I think the question is, how does WWE see it? If because they put him with Miz. We were talking about this offline. A lot of people look at Miz as a first ballot Hall of Famer for the WWE.
Yes, he is.
Oh yeah.
If Coral ain't with him, he
don't
ain't
do it. All right, cut it out.
What up? shout out to Throwback.
It wasn't not funny.
It wasn't funny. Nah. But I think the thing is, because I think you're right, Mimi. But I think for some people, next level may be, well, we don't really see Carmelo as a character. Maybe he could go over here and chill, and him and Miz can do. I mean, I would hate to think that they were like, maybe it could be like an Awesome Truth or something, but like they have enough. They've thought about it enough to where they're on TV with multiple names for their squad. Like, I don't think we've seen the end of Melo and Miz until Miz does something and Melo turn on him in SummerSlam or something like that. Like,
I like that.
That's probably what's going to be happening with him right now.
And I don't think that him being with Miz is a bad thing, honestly, because I think Miz is able sometimes to really bring people out and really, hey, come on, special. I think Miz
come on, special
out of their shell and help develop character work and things like that. I think that, I am a Miz fan, and I'm a big Miz advocate because the man's been in the business for almost 20 years. It'll be 20 years next year. And that's a feat in itself in that company. And
facts.
He does help people. He's in that space where he does help. And he's one of the few people who can lose continuously and not feel affected by it, right? So I don't think it's a bad thing for him being with me. I think that I just wish that Carmelo got the same treatment that Braun Breaker got, because and I know that it's not the same.
But there's something there.
It's clear. Mm-hmm.
I look at Braun Breaker, I look at Tiffany Stratton, and I'm looking at Carmelo, and I'm looking at Roxanne Perez, and it's not. I'm missing something here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, the one thing with Melo and Braun is the problem is Braun exists, right? So Melo can't get the Braun treatment while Braun is still there. But I am glad there is a something, because it is niggas in that goddamn locker room. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing. They just in that JTG
Who's
spot.
something?
Just, what I'm just saying is just a lot of niggas that ain't doing nothing.
Oh, right.
It's better to be Carmelo Hayes on TV than to be JTG
Absolutely.
at catering off
Absolutely.
TV. Yeah.
So, boy, this all right right here. Y'all had
But I think this is probably why they put him with the Miz, right? I wasn't even thinking about a quick in and out, friendship turn rivalry, but August may be a situation where Melo needs a strikeout on his own. There's so much, like before they were both off of NXT, Melo and Braun were they were battling each other for that NXT title for a couple of PLEs. So there's something there, but I don't know, like, because SmackDown has been seen as like that workhorse show, that real rap show. Melo wasn't going to go anywhere but that show. They probably, him being him screams to me they want to work on him as a character. Get that polish for whatever.
But here's the thing, like, I feel like he's been working on his character for a while. When I think of Braun Breaker, I just think of him just being thrown into matches. I don't see there's nothing to him that makes me want him to win every time that he's in the ring. Like, facts. I don't care. I do not care about Braun Breaker, and he's not booked for me, and that's fine.
He got the viral moments,
but he's got the belt though. That's his thing. At least he got the belt, because so for him having that title, it means no matter what, there's a something with him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get that. What I'm saying is, for me, I don't care about him, regardless of what it is. He does not connect with me. And there's just nothing about him that I want to know about. When he want to
know how he did that spear.
No, I don't care. I don't care about him. I'm always on my phone.
He did that spear look like how DDM be recording the glides.
Yeah,
he was going, and his feet was in the air. It was just like when DDM be in the glide.
Yeah. No, I agree with me. I agree with not caring about him. I think I like his in-ring work. I like how he works in the ring. But I think that the problem is that there is no character, right? There is no personality. Nope. It's like it's not there. And but the thing is that I've realized, and Mimi, you bring up a valid point, and he's not booked for you. But what I notice is I look at the crowd response, and I think Braun Breaker is going, and I don't want to diminish him in any way. But I think that also to Braun Breaker in the times that we're in, when you hear the woof, 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 woof in the crowd, he does get a crowd reaction, and that's the reality. Mm-hmm. He gets a crowd reaction for where he is, and I think he represents a certain thing for certain people, and that's why he will get there.
Where he is. Mm-hmm.
For Carmelo, he's going to have to figure out
work harder.
Where he lands in the zeitgeist, in the pop culture zeitgeist within World Wrestling Entertainment. But Braun Breaker's not for me either, Mimi. But I do enjoy his ring work. I just wish he has the personality of Saltines. And
whoa! You might want to use something else.
He's supposed to have his character is he busts ass. That's it. I don't think he needs anything extra. He don't need any mic work, because he speak in the ring. Yeah. I think that's Braun Breaker. If Carmelo, I think the thing with Carmelo is he's not a big guy, so it's only so much you can do outside of work his character. This is why it's a slow burn on Melo.
Say it again. He got to work his character
outside of Braun Breaker. He don't really need one, because it's a wrestling body doing outrageous shit. And that's what they need.
But everybody still doesn't subscribe to that, though.
I think I'm sorry, man, I have to cut you off. My mama just called it. This is the point I was gonna make before. Shout out my mama. April, we're WrestleMania. there's two of the biggest moments of this year come from Braun Breaker. One is him spearing the life out of Speed back at Royal Rumble. The other is the spear on Carlito. They released 2-3 different camera angles. Like, I think a lot of what they would normally want from a pro wrestler in terms of like character development and whatnot, they don't need with Braun Breaker because they look at him as a dude that's gonna run fast and run through people. Like at a certain point, as long as he look mean, I'm jumping the gun. They're talking about Goldberg having a retirement match at SummerSlam. A lot of it was originally going to be Goldberg because of that interaction they had. Now Goldberg's saying, "Nah, I want Braun Breaker." And it ain't for no talking. It's because he go out there and do the spear. He do all that mean shit, and then he win the match.
Yeah,
that's all they needed sometimes.
You know, I'm just not. He bores me to tears. I understand. I like his ring work, but he bores me to tears. I'm not invested yet. I understand.
I think that's okay though.
I wasn't invested until he started working with Baron Corbin. I'm sorry, man. What you saying?
I think it's the same like when none of us were invested in Braun Strowman either until this nigga started knocking shit on the set over. And then
throwing over ambulances, yeah.
Oh shit, he gonna knock over the whole set. And that was his thing. So when you see this big ass spear, that's his thing. Like, yo, okay. And that's the on-screen person that he's gonna be. He's gonna be that guy. That I think anyway.
No, I feel you. I think that's what they want. I think that's what they're looking for. Black.
Hey, I do have a question.
I'm sorry, Black. What you saying, fam?
As we're in the future, and we in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brother Black John Studd, what are you drinking right now at the bar? You at the bar at Wale Mania. What are you drinking right now? Right now.
This nigga look like Cottonmouth. Yo.
Right now, I'm just here sipping on tea right now. It's a Sunday evening. You know what I'm just sipping on tea right now.
It's not a Sunday.
We are transmitting to the
night.
Oh.
It's
Thursday. It's a Thursday night.
9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah,
right
I wasn't briefed on the layout. My bad. I wasn't briefed on the layout before I jumped on.
Your hotel.
What's up, DDM, Cal, Mav, Sam, Mimi? I didn't want to interrupt, but I got the check. I got the text. I figured I was
VA here too.
Yeah, VA in here too.
Hey, what's up, V?
First time she said something out of an hour. What's going on? I'm just kidding.
Now, I joined the conversation late, so I'm kind of catching up. So, were you guys trying to you kind of comparing Braun and Mello?
Mm-hmm. The conversation is what is Mello not doing for WWE? Essentially, that Braun seems to be doing, because Braun, they're all when we talk about Tiffany Stratton, Braun, Lyra Valkyria, Carmelo, they're all technically that same class. NXT class. Braun he was on the main roster a little sooner, but they're all that same class.
I think it's kind of what my cuz was saying. It's still people in that company that look at size. Pause. Like what you said, Stratton. If you put Stratton and Roxanne next to each other, Stratton's a little bit taller, so they'll push it further. Same thing with Mello. I think me and Fam was talking about this a few months ago. Unfortunately, it's a ceiling for Mello in that company. Like, no matter what he does, they're only going to push him to a certain point. And to be that size, pause, you're going to have to be like amazing. And I mean, it's not to cast aspersions on him, but you have to wow them out the atmosphere. I don't think he really.
And I think he's trying to do that.
Yeah, he's trying, but like it's only so much rope they're going to give him. So he's kind of like,
don't give him no rope.
Give a nigga rope. You want to be a cowboy, Gus?
but when you say
you give ESPN commentary, I'm kind of here for it. It was giving like you got a great podcast.
Here we go. To be honest, we don't holler at Black John said enough to come out, because Black John said anytime. That's family though. That's my brother. That's my cousin.
That's your cousin.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like with Breaker, he's basically like like we brought up the Goldberg comparison. He's more of a modern Goldberg. He does a lot more than Goldberg, but he basically does the same thing that Goldberg does. Spear, power moves. Yes, exactly. So he's like the modern version. I don't see, like, I know you brought up Cal Goldberg come back for a retirement match. His ego, I don't see him coming back and getting squashed by Braun. I would see him wanting to be.
I don't know if
it's only so much he can do physically to hang with Braun. I think he's got to get squashed. Like it's nothing.
You'd have to figure out a way for it to be something where it's like they're able to have the knockdown drag out that Goldberg and Braun Breaker can do to us, but it may be a situation where Braun Breaker he's out. The old dog had too many tricks for the new dog, or whatever the case may be. Because I don't think Goldberg's going to go out looking at the lights.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want them to do the same.
I think Goldberg is going to go out looking at the lights.
I like that.
He should.
He should.
He's supposed to.
He should. If he's going to do what the pro wrestler's supposed to do. But
that's right.
I mean, they also had they was piping in the chance or whatnot. Sorry, they was piping in chance for him though. Shit happened.
All right, damn, why is this? Oh, I'm sorry.
Is there just talking about old wrestlers having trouble going out? Is there a Randy the Ram that exists in pro wrestling on a major level right now?
On a guy who's probably one or two matches from
Chris Jericho.
I'm about to say Jericho. Yeah, Jericho.
Jericho.
That's what I was thinking.
Jericho is the name that comes to mind, but the real answer might be Edge.
Because Edge is going to go out there and do that wild shit.
Because Jericho just walked away just now. He's legit gone for a while.
I was gonna say there's a question mark. He just lost the Ring of Honor World Title to Bandito at Dynasty.
Weird call. That was a weird call.
Well, it was a weird call, and then it was a weird segment on Dynasty. On Dynamite after that with the Learning Tree. He basically they're free, and he kind of just walked away. So
here's the thing. He's going on, like Fozzie's going on tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are no Wednesday dates on this tour, specifically because of wrestling. And
he's not coming. He's not going away.
He's still taking a break.
He's out for a little bit. Yeah, he's been working, and
the word is he's really taking time off.
I'm good.
And when
is his contract up?
Wrestling. Oh, who knows?
If his contract up around November, December, he might be prepping for that January, February WWE pay-per-view.
Oh, I mean, not that Rumble. Oh God! I don't
wait. So when I Google it, it says that his contract is scheduled to expire in October 2025, but there was an extension. I don't know if there's anything after. I don't know. 2 days ago, Jericho believes now it's time for him to take a break. No timetable for his return.
Wait.
He'll be in the Rumble. He'll be in the Rumble.
Wait.
Dear Lord, no.
Wait.
What? He holding the mic.
Supposed to do with all these shorts I got in here?
What shorts?
What shorts?
Talking about Vegas?
Yeah.
Yes.
You need pants, nigga. You need jeans.
Just put some what's the names up underneath of them, like
and it's only to be in the 70s.
Like the basketball players wear. Put the compression shorts.
Yeah, get them tights on. Get them black tights.
And it's not like it's going to be like freezing. Let's be real here. It's still going to be in the 70s. It's only one day where it's going to be a high of 60, and that's in I think on Thursday. No.
It's gonna be raining that Friday.
Yeah, I mean a little rain.
Hopefully it's not. Wait, Heels is Friday.
I feel like Friday's gonna be a day of rest for me because it's a travel day, and then I'm getting right off the plane, hitting the event, getting into the room.
That's Thursday. Isn't that Thursday?
Correct.
Yeah, what's Friday?
So then Friday is a day of rest
for y'all. Friday at Media Junket. For Media Junket's been that Friday morning. I wasn't SmackDown.
Neither was I.
Are you going to SmackDown, Cam?
You was there, Math. You was there.
Yeah,
with
you working.
You had no charge on your phone and a coffee.
I wasn't invited. He said
As always.
You were there. I was talking to
about
you.
this year. He was talking about this year.
I'm talking about years past, is what I'm saying.
Cuz was.
What I'm saying is years past Friday's been the media junket day. So I'm assuming that's what's going on.
So this year is rest day for us.
Probably.
From Wale Mania / Palomino.
Y'all niggas in there talk. Hey, shout out to the homies. You know what I mean? If you out there talking to your favorite WWE superstar, ask them something. Ask them something fun. It's okay if it's off the beaten path. Go on, ask them questions while you're while you're asking those questions. Understand, I'm gonna be in the bed.
That's right.
As you should.
Rubbing your feet together.
Facts, as you should.
You know, this boy, that's how I get my mode.
That's how you know it's good sleep.
Yeah.
Feet together. Shit, I guess before
what
we
are
get
you talking about? What is he saying?
I don't know.
Air Max come out Friday. I'm not.
Oh, it is. It's Air.
The 95s?
The green Jones?
The big bubbles. Yep.
I watched. Did you see Cool Kai? He had a video. He had Air Maxes from high school. He said the Cowboys. I said the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
I don't. You had those. You was wearing the Cowboy joints.
That's from Soul Collector. No.
It was no disrespect to Soul Collector. It was denim and then like a bandana and then like a suede or something on it.
If I'm not mistaken,
like a brown suede.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, that's Soul Collector, the Cowboys.
It makes sense. No, that makes sense. Before we get to WrestleMania, because we got to get to these predictions. We were talking offline, and it do feel like as things have changed over the years, there's no real pre-show in the Triple H era. You talk about things that have changed, but and I'm not saying the SmackDown is the pre-show, but right now SmackDown's got John Cena making an appearance. There's always some obligatory tag team match. Hopefully the Street Profits are able to successfully defend them titles against Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah, that's it. The 6-woman tag matches happen on SmackDown. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and Alba Fire versus Lena Vega, Katana Chance, and Kaden Carter. And then the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is happening. So that feels, I'm not saying that's a pre-show, but that's the best way to walk into WrestleMania weekend is what Triple H is saying. We ready for Mania predictions?
Let's do it.
All right. So this Saturday and Sunday.
WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania. Y'all ready? I know WrestleMania ain't been WrestleMania for everybody out there. The main conversation, oh my God, this don't feel like WrestleMania. The build ain't the build. But like, we not ready for WrestleMania?
It is what it is at this point.
Right.
Let's just get to it. I just wanted to get over it. Just get over it. Let's hurry up.
What?
I'm trying.
You should be excited because I think something gonna happen that's gonna make you happy.
Is this Mania energy? Is this Sunday night energy? Because I feel bad if this is Mania energy. We can get to the prediction.
Sunday night. This Sunday night energy is like that night to Sunday night energy.
Really?
When they read off that card on Friday, I was like,
they made sure to let you know what was happening.
Home. Yeah.
On Sunday. WrestleMania has kind of been, it's been like one night has been a traditional WrestleMania night. The other night, I don't know if it's new WrestleMania. I don't know. It's one night. It's like, if you're a fan of what's going on right now, that Saturday may be what you're looking for.
Both nights have always been good, but Sunday night has always been the fanfare night, right? And it feels mad feel that way.
Do we have enough sample size for that for 2 nights?
It's been 2 nights.
They could have juggled. They could have did it.
No.
I'm just saying what I guess what I'm saying more so is like, do we know the identity of the nights from the sample size we have? It's only been 2 years, right?
We've been doing 2 nights for 5 years now.
It's been 2. It's been 2 nights for Triple H holding down Mania. It's been 2 nights since pandemic, essentially.
Since the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't think we've gone back.
The first 2 night was 2020 because the Sunday night was John Cena in the Firefly Funhouse. They did 15 minutes before like a 2-minute main event. I was half asleep, and oh shit, Drew McIntyre won the title to nobody. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember none of those WrestleManias.
That in the House Mania was
they've been on the 2-night Mania, and we're about to be. It's fun. We're having this conversation now. August in Jersey, 2-night SummerSlam. Y'all better be ready.
And I think that's really stretching it. SummerSlam doesn't.
Yeah, they doing the most.
Like that's the second biggest one. If you do it with something, it would be that.
You can't even book WrestleMania right for 2 nights this year. Why are we doing 2 SummerSlams? Like it's giving money.
At least it's Jersey. At least they ain't telling you. At least they ain't telling you to go somewhere else.
If it ain't Steel Baltimore, I don't want to hear.
I'm just saying
it doesn't make sense to do it. At least to me, who am I, right?
They could be beating you over the head and say Miami. They could be saying something else if they really wanted.
They can't play themselves and say any other flashy city until they get rid of the stank off of Vegas, because this from the tickets,
you got to let it stink
tickets. First. It was stank from the tickets. They played themselves with those tickets. Yeah. And then now you've got to backtrack. Everybody's backtracking with it.
And everything's going down. Prices, everything's going down. Hotels going down.
We've been tracking in our meetings. Yeah, them hotels are kind of trending down.
Like
it's ridiculous.
Yourself, like this is not the Super Bowl. This is not as much as you would like to think it is. It is not. Okay, it's only but so much people are going to play to watch Broadway with sports. Okay, at the end of the day, you played yourself. And
even Valanda was mad. I remember like 2 weeks ago, Valanda. Yeah, she was mad. She was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Wait, V, what made you most mad?
The fucking hotel prices.
Oh,
and the damn tickets to the show.
Yeah,
they're out of their heads.
I'll take head top.
Hey, what do you think of the intricacies of like the Intercontinental Division? Like, what do you?
Run
Get out of here.
I got
Peace out here for that shit.
Exactly.
What'd you say, Mav?
I said run the matches, Cal. I got Chimichanga coming.
Chimichanga. All right, so we're gonna go based off of what they said on Friday night in terms of.
He can't wait.
I think the best way to do this is to go Saturday night.
Yes.
And then Sunday night. We're gonna go solely based off of what they said from. Again, we're recording this
Saturday from
dumb early, so whatever SmackDown this past Friday said,
or Raw,
we're gonna go again, I can only go based off of what was seen by the time we hit record. But so I say all this to say, card is subject to change. We're gonna be in communication regardless. So if anything is added, anything is adjusted, whatever, we will have our predictions sorted out for those changes.
Any changes going on social media?
Is this an 8-man pick? So V and Gene.
Well, I guess that's
it's not in running for the title.
They wasn't going.
They can pick if they want.
V and Gene is one.
Wait a second, Mimi, is that confirmed?
What?
Champ?
What?
Who's vying for the title right now?
What do you mean? Who's vying for the title? The title's not going anywhere.
Is John?
No, but who's challenging? Who's in the match?
Facing somebody for the title
they're basically asking: Is Black John Studd? Is it a title match
eligible?
for him?
No,
he's not eligible.
No.
You're
not putting the belt on somebody who ain't signed with the company.
No, he signed through blood. That's bloodline record right there.
Okay, so then so then V can come for it.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
If she wants to,
that's what we're trying to figure out. We try to figure out.
Or we can do it like I don't know what the term they have for it now, but remember when they have it like they'll have a challenger face a champion in a non-title match, but if they do well, then they contend the next time.
Oh, like an eliminator match? For that? That's the AEW eliminator match. I don't think this is
match. So I'll be eliminated. If I do well, then I get it. Then I'll jump on the next.
So I think this proper term is some Tony Khan-ish. I think.
Well, I was gonna say, and I'm not, no disrespect. I may have to make an executive decision.
Oh, I like it.
What? What are you talking about?
Because, well, if we're talking about people who may need to get a match to get a title match, I could see that happening at somebody else PLE. This WrestleMania season. I don't think we can have people that would need to get a match to get a title match to be involved in this right now. But correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't understand
I'm down
what's
either
happening
way
right now.
Mimi, do you think V and Black John Studd are vying for the title right now?
No.
All right, then let's go. I don't know where DDM went.
All right, that's it. But
that's kind of it.
I'm also okay with the stipulation that if Black John Studd does well, the next PLE,
I feel
like he could jump in.
Are on they're one team.
Am I keeping track of V?
Anyway,
V and John.
What are we talking about?
That's fine.
V's gonna lose anyway. It don't.
You know what it is? I don't mind that.
Win.
But
whatever it is, I'm gonna win.
She messed around to win.
What I'm saying is,
I support that.
If V and John are going to be putting in votes, I'm going to track their votes, but they may not count towards.
Okay.
I feel like if V win, Mimi might really make her fight her for the title.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like that squad right there. So there could be something going on. All right, let me think. What's we got to look at what's the worst match that's happening. Not worst, but like what's the lowest stakes happening on Saturday night? Actually, here we go. This is perfect. Let me get, because we got images and whatnot. What? And Mimi got mad.
Why?
I was trying to get in the WrestleMania spirit.
That shit was on loop for like 3 times. Okay,
we was having a meeting before the show.
This all right. Let me put y'all into the psyche of my man. Right, this is my brother. I love him. Right,
I love you too.
Listen, Cal is legit crazy. Like
facts. That's what
he is.
Cal cut it on, and then when it play in the background, that's just part of the background.
Right.
He just likes it like that.
We talking. So it's a whole conversation.
Like, cut that shit off.
Nigga, it's the vibe, nigga. Shut up. Don't ask me to cut it off.
Cut it off.
Yeah, we vibing. Nah, niggas is vibing. All right. It's DDM.
Where he at?
Dapper Dan Midas.
He disappeared.
See how V here, DDM not here, talking about I was here on time.
I had to go to the restroom. Sorry.
Thank you. No.
God dang. Boy, wash your hands. Just wash your hands.
Gold dust. Don't beat me up. Don't pull up in the gold Cadillac. I just wanted to make sure we weren't starting without you here. Okay. Did you wash your hands? Did you use the...
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
All right, bet. First match, Saturday night. Rey Mysterio.
God. This is on the fucking card and
versus El Grande Americano, aka somebody coffee order. Shouts out to the homegirl Amber.
Oh yeah.
Who y'all got? I mean, it's a match. It's a match.
Rey Mysterio.
I would like to pray for El Generico to come in and intervene in this match.
That would be good. I'm going Rey Mysterio as well.
I'm going Rey Mysterio.
Give me Chad Gable.
I'm putting Chad Gable in here. You got DDM.
Rey Mysterio.
Now V, you got a choice. You got a choice out of these two people. I know you meaning right now.
I'm going.
I'm gonna go. Hey.
You going with who?
Blue.
The man in the blue.
Man in the blue.
That's perfect.
Shout out. Who you got? Black John Studd. Who you got?
Give me the MAGA luchador.
I love this. I would hate if he wins, but I'm not mad.
MAGA white versus MAGA luchador.
He's got
That's
the what's it called?
MAGA.
This is actually crazy.
Shout out to V and John. One of them got me scared, one of them got me confident. It's crazy.
I feel bad because this next match is the only other match on Saturday right now that's not, aside from the main event, that's not for a title. But Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Going with
Black
Jade.
Blood feud.
I'm going with Jade.
Damn, brother, man.
You're a spiteful nigga too.
He is a spiteful motherfucker.
Wait a
That's
minute,
final
Pot.
answer?
Wait a minute, Pot. We talking about the kettle right now.
yeah. And you know what you
I'm
need
Queen
in there, right?
Queen Petty. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know Jade's gonna win, but I'm going with my girl Naomi.
Okay, I like that.
Well, god dang, that's the equal amount of spite. That's an equal amount. I know the other nigga gonna win, but I ain't gonna say it though.
I think I'm going Jade Cargill as well. I'm going Jade Cargill.
I would say
DDM.
Jade.
Fam said Jade.
Yeah.
Who you got,
I think
DDM?
so.
I'm thinking about storyline after this match. Where do these two ladies shoot off to?
Right.
And
It's
so,
gonna go to. I feel like it's gonna go to SummerSlam.
Yes, because then it's gonna be all three.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna be J. Cole? No, don't answer that.
Who's gonna be J. Cole?
Naomi, really, this would be a feather in the cap for her to win a singles match at WrestleMania. I think it would be a nice reward for her time with the company and everything that she's done.
Right.
However, I don't see them having a new talent with the look of Jade Cargill losing.
Understand.
And beauty and currency. Looks do matter in this business.
So you saying Jade?
I mean, they're both beautiful, but
They're both beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm talking in terms of
Jade jumps off the page.
Yeah.
I don't know
She
if
looks
there's
like somebody
anyone-
they want to push.
I don't know if there's anyone in wrestling that jumps off the page like Jade.
Right.
I mean, there are people. Bianca Belair definitely does. So we're not.
No,
gonna give
I'm
her-
talking visually. Visually, nobody jumps off the page like Jade.
I think Bianca does, but whatever. Go
Who's
with
your
Naomi.
choice?
I'm gonna go with Naomi now.
Drop
Naomi.
that salt. Just drop that salt one more time.
Salt and pepper both.
we put some sazon in it.
Here y'all go.
Hey, it's okay. It's
V,
okay.
do you have V? Who you going with? Red or green?
It's my turn. Green.
Jade.
That's right. That's right.
I like
That's
Brother
right.
John.
And Spinderella.
I think it's Naomi. I think if you have Jay win, I think the feud ends there. I mean, if they had Naomi win now, it gives Jay the chase to win eventually. So I think they'll put Naomi.
I like that. I like that.
Thank
I
you,
like
John.
that,
This
I
is
like
why
that,
you're
John.
here. This is
I
why
like
you're
that,
here.
John.
This is
I
why
like
you're here.
that, John.
This is why you're here.
Yeah, John. Don't believe none of what they say.
Unless Jade wins.
John.
Jade wins and then Naomi beats the brakes off her with something.
I love it.
Or that when we get
The razor blades out her mouth.
John,
no.
you know me,
no.
but you don't
If
really
the
know me.
homies that they've been talking about come and helping her out, come help her out.
Some of them congratulations is congratulations for some other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's all I'm saying.
What happens if Jay wins, gives her a beat down, and then Naomi goes and beats down Bianca Belair because Bianca ain't winning.
Okay.
That's a whole nother conversation. You jumping the gun,
Right.
cuz.
Like what?
You are
Don't try to deflect.
You're not. But if the story's going to continue,
he said it ends if Jade wins. It doesn't.
No.
They
No.
can
Who said
book
that?
past any result, I believe.
I don't think
believe
anybody
they can
said
book
that.
past
I
any
think it's
result.
No, I'm saying
going
like
to-
if she beats her, why do we want to see him wrestle again? See, it's like I think if Naomi like cheats to win, it gives her more impetus to go further with the storyline. But if Jay just wins, and she would have to not squash her, but like beat it convincingly, then like
She's
what's
not squashing her.
the need to go to another match?
It'll never be a squash.
Yeah. So beats her convince like she just beats her when finished with the finishing move just to convincingly clean win. What's the reason to go forward?
That's definitely not.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
It's Naomi. Let's get back to it. It's Naomi.
Okay.
That's my final answer.
Thank
I like it.
you.
Next match. War Raiders defending
Dear
those.
Lord. I dare one of you niggas.
War Raiders defend.
I dare
defending the World Tag Team Championship.
I
against
drop
the
your
New
square
Day.
every week if you answer this one.
I'm going Woods and Kofi. Woods and Kofi just to start it off.
It's unanimous. New Day.
New Day is winning. The New Day. You got to get the belts off the War Raiders.
New
And
Day.
I love Ivar. I think he's so talented. And I love that how he moves as a big man. But they've been, dull as hell with these.
They've been doing nothing.
Yeah, and part of that is not their fault either.
What if my beard was that long?
Yeah, it looks
that nigga beard down to his belly button.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like people's beards look that long. Like, I feel like you smell.
Nah, that ain't necessarily true. Wait a minute.
You was
look at John.
John, goddamn.
No, I just got half my beard off.
I think their booking is just bad, and it's not their fault. Like, this is nobody's fault.
It's bad because they're not around, right? They're not doing anything with them.
It's not their fault.
They turn them into a motorcycle gang.
Yeah,
they are right now. That's Chibs and Jax Teller right there.
No, don't you dare! Don't you dare put words like that.
That's Bobby.
Don't you dare put Jax in that.
Maybe said be specific.
It's Bobby and Happy then.
Opie.
Yes,
Bobby and Opie.
Yes,
Bobby and Opie. Well done.
Yes.
Black John Stud. Who's winning?
It got to go with New Day. I'm be honest. I don't watch like Raw like week to week like that. I had no idea they even had the belt. So it's time to
get every week.
V.
Yeah.
Who you gonna win this match?
One with the beards.
The white guys?
Yeah. I like this. That's why you ain't on this show.
Fam, just so I'm clear. Fam, you saying
no. Yeah, definitely the New Day. Definitely the New Day.
This is why she ain't on the show, yo.
No, I like this.
We might get a run in. We might get a run in from Kofi's mustache.
The ones with the beard is funny because technically they all got beards, but that's
I don't know what to call what Kofi has. I don't know what to call that.
Next up,
he got a whole date rape face situation going on.
Literally.
Bringing back that conversation about my Anoite family. LA Knight is defending the United States title against the werewolf, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Who y'all got?
Fatu.
He was getting that belt.
Damn. I'm going with the Demon as well, Fatu.
Yeah. Marshawn Anoa'i.
I like that. Math?
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Matthew.
Matt? He ain't right
Matthew.
V, who winning this match? Who winning?
Red.
That's right.
Talk about it.
That's right.
I'm with you. I'm with Black John Stud.
I saw Red last WrestleMania.
LA Knight.
Damn.
What?
I can see that though. I can see that.
I can see Math. I know what Math doing. I understand it.
They're gonna change it the day before. Ain't no changing.
Saturday morning. The Jacob 5-2. I've gotten that message before. Next up, we did the.
Did you get John?
No, I'm Jacob.
Yeah, we got everybody. I'm trying to figure out what the next match going to be. I don't want to do the Yeet Man match yet. What else is on here? Because matter of fact, because it's at the very least one more match that we could talk about, and we didn't even talk about Charlotte Flair catching Tiffany Stratton out when she was parking her car and then beating her ass during the Roxanne Perez match.
I knew what that was all about. They saw that things were uneven on the promo thing, so they said, "You know what? No promo tonight."
What was
promo tonight?
What was the whole?
They didn't want homegirl get washed again.
I thought
so. They was like, "Don't let Charlotte in the building. Let Charlotte beat that nigga up before the match." And we all knew We knew that we banned her from the building. We knew
You
that
knew what
nigga
time
was
it
there.
was. You knew what time it was.
Yeah, so
I
no. I know what they was doing this week. They was
I
like,
didn't-
listen, homegirl been getting fired up. Let's not get her burnt up this week. Let's
But I'm
just
saying,
let it be what it be.
Let me check before did Tiffany Stratton need to defend the title? Did she need to have a match?
No.
I was surprised she had
they
a
had,
whole
they had,
Roxanne
they had to
Perez
do
match.
something, and promos ain't what they do.
But
The promos haven't been working out in this feud.
Was a 10-minute match against Roxanne Perez that ended in Charlotte Flair fighting her what they should have done? She's not.
I mean, they didn't. They honestly didn't have to do anything.
Talk about it.
They didn't have to do anything. They could have waited until next week.
The last time Tiffany Stratton defended that title was on the Valentine's Day, shout out V, edition of SmackDown this year.
That's the last time she defended that title?
She beat Nia Jax via DQ. I only looked that up because I was wondering if that's why they were trying to have her have a match, but because at a certain point, 30 days in, like they're like, even if it's a Saturday's main event or something, have a champion have a match so we can justify them still being champion. But after last week, this may have been the week to kind of be like, hey, let's have Charlotte cut a promo. Let's not do nothing. And then the go home show, have them scrapping it up. Have them. Last year in Philly, one of my favorite things was seeing AJ Styles and LA Knight just fighting everywhere. When one of these days I need to react to me laying on the floor with my phone like this, recording these two motherfuckers beating each other ass in the media junket. That was some of the realest shit. I actually liked Tez and Dawkins staring at Charlotte Flair beat Tiffany Stratton ass. Like that shit was amazing. It was
definitely
cool.
Stayed out of white women's business.
They said, "Hey, I'm not getting in this," until it was a situation where because Charlotte kept bashing Shorty head into the car. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, let's get to them next match. I don't know where Brother Math is though, but fuck it. Tiffany Stratton,
Queen.
Tiffany.
She's defending the WWE Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair. The Diamond Princess? Am I getting that right?
Who?
Is Charlotte Flair the Diamond Princess? What's her official?
Princess. She's a queen.
Diamond Queen. That's why I asked.
The queen.
I'm trying to make sure I'm getting it out all right.
Is winning.
So you've got Charlotte Flair winning.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have Charlotte Flair winning? This is tough.
Tiffany Stratton.
I like that. Wait,
She being petty.
what was that?
No, I like Charlotte,
but
I don't think I actually think John Cena is winning.
Is that Charlotte?
Oh, me too.
So I don't think Charlotte is gonna win because John Cena is winning.
I see what you're saying. I'm going with Tiffany Stratton as well, but I like where you're going with that. I like what you're saying.
Yeah, Tiffany Town winning.
DDM,
Oh yeah, it's Tiffany.
Oh,
V.
And I wanted to win. I wanted to win so that people can see what it is.
Pouty face bitch.
I like that. DDM said, "Hey, you want this? Let you see what happened when you get it."
Yeah, give
Wait,
the
did
people-
John and Vigo?
No, not yet.
Who is that on the right?
Flair.
Shut up.
Damn, okay.
Who is that?
V says Charlotte Flair. I don't think V could have said anything but Charlotte Flair.
Why?
That's right. Because she's seen the queen come down from before.
Oh,
Watch her.
none of
That's
those are
Charlotte
my
Flair
answers.
on the right?
None
She
of those
said
are
the
my
first
answers.
time she saw Charlotte Flair, she said, "Ooh, she looked like a queen."
A
Yes.
Diamond Queen.
No, just the queen.
Shout out. Black John Stud. Who you got?
Going with Tiffany Stratton.
Talk about it. Let's gonna be interesting match.
Charlotte gonna beat her ass, but she gonna lose.
So I think that's, and we talked about this already. It don't matter who wins this match.
Mm-hmm.
This match better be good.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna get their ass beat. Somebody gonna. All right. Anyway, we got one more match before the main event. I don't know when this match is gonna happen that night, but it's gonna be a problem. We've got Gunther defending the World Heavyweight title against the Yeet Man. Jey Uso. I'm going Jey Uso. If it don't happen now, I don't know when it's happening. Who y'all got?
I'll take the Yeet Man. Pause.
Shut up.
I will take the Yeet Man. No pause.
Mimi said no pause in my
They
game.
got a whole old lady.
DDM.
As much as I want my husband to win because his booking for the last 2 weeks of a whole title reign have been amazing. However, it's a little too late, so let's give it to Jay.
Okay. Math fam.
Yeet Man.
That's right. You just say the Yeet Man. My fault.
I'm gonna say Yeet Man, but I think it would be a better win if he won it the day after. If he wanted on Sunday.
On Raw?
Yeah.
It's much less people.
Right.
You think you my whole thing with Jey Uso winning, especially night one, is the Yeet Mania. Like they want niggas yeeting and
yes. The prize is WrestleMania. Yes.
He wins Saturday. Sunday you start and it's Yeet Mania.
It's expected for him to win.
Of course. Well, that's the thing, right? That's the real thing, is that people have been saying Jey Uso was going to win since Royal Rumble.
Before that,
truthfully, yeah, you're right.
Tell you what you're supposed to do at WrestleMania.
The
mother effing thing.
What's that?
Do what you're supposed to do.
This is a situation where you do the goddamn thing.
You do.
What's the thing?
Jey Uso winning that title,
letting this having them niggas eat.
Certain stuff you can swerve and make the crowd mad. This is one of them things where you got to give the beast what it wants, and you got to give them Jey Uso.
It's not. This is the thing. I don't see Gunther losing 2 of them matches in a row.
You talking about 2 of them WrestleMania matches? You saying
WrestleMania matches? It's the exact same match.
Because he hit this literally. This is what the Sami Zayn was last year. And he lost the IC title.
His thing. You know, for some people, it's their thing. I never
not a negative streak.
I'm the man until Mania is crazy. I respect what you're saying, but that would be.
I'm the man till WrestleMania.
I mean, but that's a real thing. Like it could be, Gunther's the guy who, at Mania he gets his just due.
No, that nigga is the Oreos.
That nigga got it. It's Mania. Gunther getting his ass kicked. I like it.
I just don't think, because if you're going to base it on that, Jey Uso lost when they lost in Los Angeles. So I mean, the reality is you gotta feed. If they want to feed the beat, if they deny anything else, they got to give the people this one. Especially
what's probably gonna happen with that other title.
They gave the people what they wanted the last 2 years.
No, they didn't.
What they gave people?
Cody.
What's that?
Last year you got Cody.
They were gonna ride Cody.
I didn't get Cody.
That wasn't for you, Mimi. It
was not for me.
Mimi, you not the people.
Be clear. Be clear.
We said the people. You ain't the people.
Be clear.
Make sure you're speaking about me and everybody else. Yeah, I got you, Mimi. No doubt.
I said it. Mimi said it's Mimi until you get to the people.
Facts.
I mean, I'm gonna take Jay, but
I understand. No, I understand what you're saying.
I don't want him. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he's saying it would be a different, like, for storyline, giving Jay a little, like, having him get that loss and having him fight back. I think is what Matt is saying, but
that's a replay of Cody.
I think WWE wants that Yeet is too powerful.
And
Yes,
and Yeet Man and Gunther ain't no 2-year story.
Yes.
It's time to go on and wrap that whole up.
Gunther have to kill the whole NOIE family before they get that title. I understand, man. I understand.
Wrap that puppy up.
Well, speaking of rap, so V, who you got?
Yeah. Shades.
Shades, say less. Say less. Black John Studd.
I like her analysis better.
Yeah, I think this match opens up WrestleMania, and I think Uso goes over.
Yeah, a lot of people been thinking
that makes perfect sense.
The first match of the night, and you get a not a quick, but you get a satisfying victory at the beginning. That leads to the main event of night one. A match.
This is tough.
A match about respect. A match about loyalty. You got Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. It's official. Paul Heyman is in CM Punk's corner, right?
Seth Rollins.
Math off the rip says Seth Rollins. I like that. Shit. This is CM Punk's.
Let me get old face Roman.
God damn.
You gonna stop with the bullshit, okay?
This is CM Punk's WrestleMania main event.
How Roman look? Roman don't look older than CM
Don't
Punk right
you dare.
Right there. You looking at their face right there.
He ain't got his mouth open. Roman got them teeth.
Them goddamn tombstones. Here lies.
He got them day glows.
Y'all just hating.
I wish I could afford
of how
them.
Beautiful, of how gorgeous, of how regal.
I say all that.
My tribal chief look.
I believe this is called glazing. I've never used the term, but I believe right now is when you're supposed to use it.
Mimi, your tribal chief winning?
You know, I'm not going to go against my tribal chief, so I'm going to go tribal chief, but I don't think my tribal chief is winning.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Nah, keep going. Why?
Because there's too many elements to it. He's got emotional warfare with both of these people.
They changed mine to Seth Rollins.
So he is going to he's going to do the thing as Fam says, as he's going to fuck himself. He's gonna screw himself.
Hey, yo, DDM, shut up. Yo, get DDM off the goddamn.
He's going to screw himself like he screwed himself at last WrestleMania, like at the Royal Rumble. He's gonna not pay attention because he's got shit with the both of them.
If you don't shut up right now.
You talking to me?
No.
Oh,
I'm talking to this nigga. I'm talking to Emmanuel right now.
Mimi's on to something. I also think Mimi booking for 42 though.
Yes.
Mimi trying to see Seth and Roman one-on-one in New Orleans. So I understand what you're saying.
Damn. Oh my gosh. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna do it again. Change mine to see him.
Damn, he's saying. Wait, so Mimi, you saying? Mimi, you said Roman?
I said Roman, but I don't believe that he's gonna win.
That's okay.
Because I never go against my tribal chief, right?
Mm-hmm. I understand. I'm going Seth Rollins as well.
Give me Charles Manson Punk. The chick.
I think Seth is gonna win.
I like Seth being the third party kind of. Oh, y'all got actual beef over this advisor. I don't want to say fat man, but this motherfucker over here. Like that's how y'all worried about. Bet. Let me get up in here and get y'all heads fucked up, and then take that opportunity from y'all. He
always does. Like he always does. And
he needs it. Like Seth's been in a situation where he's been that guy, but he's not been able to be that guy. So this being able to, just like he did in the Roman and Brock Lesnar match, skate right in, get that title, skate right out. He may be able to make a statement right here and go on to something else.
So the story last year that helped Cody finish his story
right
was Seth Rollins sacrificed him.
Yes.
So that Cody could win.
Yes.
Right? And the problem is it's a whole lot of Roman Reigns got a whole lot of receipts he's deserved.
Yeah, he had 5 years.
A whole lot.
11.
I'm sorry.
And I feel like
I'm sorry, Mimi. Don't beat me up.
The results, you know what I mean? His receipts are mostly his family. You know what I mean? This nigga never made amends for all the filthy stuff he did when he was the reigning defending tribal chief.
He didn't have to, yeah.
And the catalyst for things going the other way was Seth.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what's going to lead us into something that should be a years, like overtime type beef.
Here she go.
Should start right here
Yes.
when Seth screws Roman once again to help the chick magnet raise his arms over this crowd on Saturday night.
But you're also forgetting that he hates that the chick magnet is in the main event, right?
Right, but
Yeah,
but they've been you know what they do? They be pointing us to he hates CM Punk more than anything. And he'll ruin his life for CM Punk. Nah, the long term is Seth and Roman are the story going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to get them niggas a reason to care. If
CM Punk is a non-factor here.
Nobody needs this win.
Nobody needs this win.
And no one's hurt from the loss.
No one's hurt from the loss.
That's
this
the
is
best
all
part
story.
of this match.
This
It's all star power.
Yeah,
Just for all star power and all getting to somewhere else.
DDM, did you give an answer?
I kind of feel like CM Punk might need the win.
I'm going to go with I'm gonna say CM Punk just to throw a monkey wrench. I really don't know.
That's one of the math answers. V,
Sir.
who you got?
You said the third, nigga.
You said the third?
The first.
Fur.
Oh, shut up. I was confused. My fault. Black John Stud?
I think it's Seth, and I don't know how they get there, but I think it's Seth, and I think they're going to pivot to Punk and Roman later on, and then get back to Seth and Roman next year. So I think it's going to be Seth.
Damn. No, I'm
out of here.
At a certain point, it is what it is. And hey, that's night one.
I feel like night two might need to go a little faster. I feel like night two might need to go a little faster.
Shit.
You see what they did? They put they loaded up the front end of this. They did it complete opposite. I don't know why they did that. It could be, listen, if y'all want to go home on Sunday and don't want to pay the extra night, I got you.
That when I call Sunday a traditional WrestleMania night, it's kind. It's like it's not paint by numbers, but it feels like the more I don't say boring side, but kind of what's about to happen right now.
Right. Everything
Saturday night feels a little more like, oh, you fucking what we doing on the experimental risky type tip bet. We got something for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And those are all the matches that I want to see except for the triple threat on the other
Saturday
side.
night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday night. Talking about matches we may not want to see. AJ Styles.
Oh my God.
Versus
AJ.
Logan Paul.
AJ.
I'm going AJ as well.
I'm going Hogan Paul with
Paul
with an Omos interference.
Omos?
That would be hard. Give me the Maverick Paul.
Great. That's what you going for, fam?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Maverick.
What you got, DDM? Damn. DDM said I'm finishing this album.
I'm gonna choose Logan Paul only because AJ don't need it.
He does not.
He doesn't.
He does not need it. I'm still going AJ Styles. V.
Jeez.
You're right.
The long hair.
Shout out.
Don't say it.
Black John Stud.
I'm gonna go with Logan.
There you go. It's a nice one. I like that. Next up, shit. What else is on this card? Oh yeah, I guess. Well, actually, I don't. The one match they don't have a Yamin for. Let me get it. They don't have a graphic for is Damian Priest versus
some reason.
How?
Drew McIntyre. It's the only one that doesn't have a on the site. Let me see if I can get a picture of both of them.
What the company think of it?
I was kind of surprised. I mean, it is Sunday.
Drew.
Yep, Drew.
I want to
just
make
go
sure
through. Just go through, Drew.
Yeah. I don't think I could do that and be like, V, do you want Drew or Damian?
Match. We said fuck it. Which one, V?
There you go.
Oh, which one? Oh, don't even tell me.
See?
Wait.
See? So V said Damian Priest. Mimi, you said who?
Drew.
Mimi said Drew. DDM?
What
I
is it?
feel like both of them need it.
Both of them need it.
One more than the other, but both of them. This is going to be a thing. The question is, one isn't strong on the promo.
Mm-hmm.
From a character standpoint, what else happens here? And I just don't think Drew McIntyre wants to keep chasing Damian Priest.
Right.
Quite frankly, I don't think he's going to be happy with that backstage or in character. So
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm
going Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Drew as well. Fam, you said Drew?
Yes.
Math?
Drew.
Black John Stud?
No, I'm gonna switch it up. Give me Priest. I'm gonna pick somebody I've seen, come all the way back from MTW days. Give me Priest.
Punishment.
Shout out to
Punishment Martinez for win.
Shout out Punishment Martinez. Yeah, for real. Next up, damn, that's a good one. Actually, yeah, we'll go this tag match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are defending the goddamn.
Just go ahead and say Liv and Raquel.
They're defending the women's tag titles against Lyra Valkyria and Bailey.
Yeah,
so
Liv and
dumb.
Raquel. Bailey wants to
defend. Okay.
I have to go Jersey.
That's what we said.
I'm going Liv and they did it because everybody got to get a check, right? Like that's all this really.
So
is.
give her a 1-on-1.
That would make more sense. Well, you'd have to do 2 matches. Though. You would have to do Liv and Raquel versus a team, and then Bailey versus Lyra. But they've not really done a Lyra versus whoever feud.
Yeah,
stupid.
There's no programs. Just go with the blonde and the Chicana and keep it moving.
Jersey.
Yeah, the blonde and the Chicana.
Give me Bailey now.
All right, so Mimi said Liv and Raquel. DDM is Liv and Raquel?
Yeah.
Fam said it's Bailey and Lyra.
Yep.
And actually, I could see Bailey and Lyra because you're creating a storyline for Bailey and Lyra to become a team and then feud.
Yeah.
Math?
Liv and Rodriguez.
V?
Blonde.
Talk about it. John?
Champs.
You said who?
Champs.
Talking
about
the
yams.
That's what I said.
I'm not going to say I thought that's what I heard.
So.
That's kind of what I thought I heard.
Yams.
I thought he said, yeah, my mind be in the gutter sometimes. I ain't going to hold you. Next up. Yeah, I guess we got to go with this. This fatal 4-way, huh? I'm not saying this my match of the night. There's a fatal 4-way, yeah.
Who's that?
We got it for the Intercontinental title.
I know who Cuz picked.
We had a whole conversation. Braun Breaker defending the IC title against Penna, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio.
Let V pick first.
Yeah, V. V.
She got excited when she saw the picture.
OMG.
I like that, fam. Good job.
Top left.
I like that. I like that. Dominic
Dom.
Mysterio.
You're dirty dumb.
Dumb.
I'm going with Penta.
I'm going with Penta as well. I'm going with Penta as well. DDM fam, Mav?
I'm going to go with L0.
Talk about it.
Let me get Finnick Baylor.
That's a good one. That's a good choice. Mav?
Dom.
Damn. This is going to be Dom's. That'd be an interesting one if you won. That would be an interesting one if you won. John?
I'm going to go with Penta.
Love it. Penta may take it. Penta may take it. I see women's All right, so I guess it's about to be some black girl magic right now, huh? That's what I'm assuming. That's at least what I'm assuming. Because Io Sky is defending the WWE Women's World Title against Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. For a lot of people, this may be their match of the night.
She looks crazy in the middle of that photo.
She's also the champ.
She look out of place.
The champ.
It looks dumb. And once again, bad booking.
I think Io's gonna win.
I'm going
Math and Mimi saying Io Sky. I like it.
Yeah, because then you have a chance for a real Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley feud. A real feud.
DDM, you going with Io Sky as well?
Hell no, I'll never go against myself. Bianca Belair.
Okay.
Yep. You know what? She's not gonna win, but I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Roman.
Mimi's going Bianca Belair as well. Shit.
I'm gonna take Binky too because she's put up with enough over the last
Bianca Belair?
Yeah. Oh no. Rhea Ripley gets her title back. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be Rhea.
I don't know about that.
I'm saying Rhea Ripley right now. I may change this later on, but right now,
yeah, it's Rhea.
This is one of those things where I just don't even understand why we even got to this point. Like it's really dumb. I feel like you needed to check a box because there are no Asian talent on the card. So to appease that faction of your fandom, you shoehorn Io in, which is not fair to her.
Not at all.
It's not fair to her, and it's disrespectful to her talent. This is just trash, and this should be Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley.
That's what we want.
With a great feud leading up to it. Those are two premier talent in the lady division, and you just shit them. How did you shit the bed on this?
Wait, Mav, how good that Tony Brown logo look with all this other stuff going on there?
You know what it
fit.
is.
It connect like Legos. It connect like Legos for real.
Peace, God.
It connect like Legos.
Can we just pick?
Like a
did we all pick?
We all pick.
No, V and John got to pick. V, who
John,
you got?
you pick first.
Yeah, John, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Io because I think they're gonna continue the storyline where they're so focused on each other, she'll just scoop in and get the win. So I'll take Io.
I can see it.
Bianca, because I said so.
I like that.
That's right.
No, I like that. We're recording this before Raw. Yeah, my vote may change before the end of the week. We'll see. We're at the last match so far booked for Mania.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
Sound crazy. Cody Rhodes defending his undisputed WWE Championship against John Cena.
I know, girl.
John Cena's looking to break Ric Flair's 16-time world title record.
Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
All right, so just so I'm clear, fam, are you going for John Cena?
Yeah. Jonathan Cena.
Mimi, you're going for John Cena?
That's right.
I think I'm going for John Cena.
Math?
Cena. DDM said John Cena.
So everybody's taking John Cena. I'm gonna take Cody.
Fair enough.
V, John,
Cena.
John said John
Cena's
Cena.
beating Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Cena's beating Cody. I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dude
Damn, even I'm
With
not
the
mad
what
at you.
dude?
Man.
Which dude?
She going
to
with
the
John
right,
Cena.
John Cena.
She going with
Okay.
John Cena.
Cena's gonna show his big boss spot. Whoa.
Let me applaud
He
because
has
that's
no hair.
That was
as
fast.
Top of
well,
his head.
that's fast. As of right now, that is WrestleMania. I imagine there's going to be a couple of other matches added, but
It shouldn't be. God dang it.
it really shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. But yeah, that's Vegas for you right there. We'll let y'all know on Twitters, and then we'll talk about it next week about the fallout and everything. Damn, I almost.
What?
Am I gonna be able to make it to WrestleMania?
What that mean?
Like we a couple days, but like really, shit, it's so much going on. It's really a lot going on before WrestleMania. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
It's a lot going on. Hopefully I'll make it to Saturday. Tom Brady's supposed to be at WrestleMania.
That made me want to cancel.
He said he was teasing an appearance there. I don't see why not. If sports, Fox,
It's
who's he
fucking
work
mad.
for?
Fox. What
He
Fox
work
got
for
to do with
Fox?
them niggas?
Yes.
I
What
don't
Fox
know.
got to do with them?
Contract? I don't know.
Oh no,
Man.
because he's a part owner of the Raiders, and it's a Raiders stadium, so it makes
Ah.
There
sense.
you go. There you go. I knew
Ah.
it had to be something sports. I
Oh.
knew it had to be something sports.
There you go.
I knew it had to be something. They announced. I don't know if people still are up on the Hall of Fame, but they announced the inductors for the Hall of Fame class for Friday night. Obviously, Taker's going to be inducting Michelle McCool. Obviously,
Should have been Layla.
It should have been Layla. Shawn Michaels going to be inducting Triple H.
Makes sense.
Lex Luger wanted Sting to induct him, but they're doing Diamond Dallas Page because
TNA say, I mean, AEW say no?
I think
I bet they asked him. Supposedly, they probably didn't ask him.
WrestleMania 41 in Vegas sounds like AEW said, "Hey,
Nobody better be where you better be.
wherever you're planning to be, it better not be near Vegas. It better not be unless you live there." And CM Punk's going to be inducting the immortal moment between Austin and Bret Hart from WrestleMania 13. As of right now, there's been no word of anybody inducting the natural disasters, Kamala, Dory Funk Sr., or the other Yamin that's going to the legacy class. So we'll see, I guess, what happens Friday.
Who's the other Yami? Dory Funk,
Kamala,
and someone else I've seen wrestle before.
It's Ivan Koloff. Ivan Koloff.
Ah,
I think those three, they just the video package, right?
Yeah, I think so.
In years past, they've had somebody go.
I would say
do a
go
speech.
get Nikita. Call somebody. Call Nikita.
Nikita would make sense. Anybody that can talk Kamala, but I mean, it's probably going to be Terry Funk not around. So I can only imagine who they would really be able to work in them situations. But exactly. Kevin Owens, I don't know when he's going to be back. He's out for the foreseeable future. They're saying that he may not be back
at all
by the end of this year. He may not be back by Mania next year because there's been no word on if he's going to get surgery or not. And it's supposed to be whatever the situation is with his neck. It's been going on for months. They were talking about early this year. They were looking into it. So prayers up.
He might have been getting his mind around it. Listen, if y'all don't do anything, please, this guy has, I would say, the second best mind for pro wrestling that is involved with that company after Paul Heyman. Please get this guy involved with your creative.
Word.
That guy he knows, he gets it, and he holds on to everything. He's very important to what wrestling is. If y'all don't get anything else, please get that nigga with y'all creative.
Facts. I'm with that. We'll see. I mean, I will say he's been good with staying. Like, he understands, hey, I got a family, I got kids. I can do my thing and be able to be comfortable. I could see him being around. It's just a matter of Sean and everybody being like, hey, what type of asset are you for the PC and whatnot? But no, it makes a lot of sense. And he understands Kevin, more than a lot of people, I think, has proven that he understands that it's times where you can be in the limelight and times where you got to be the guy that's staring up at the lights or whatever, and still be able to get your shit off. This past Friday, Becky Lynch was at the Ultimate Improv show in LA, and somebody asked her, I guess, about WrestleMania and her future. She first initially said, "I ain't wrestling no more," and then said, "Becky Lynch." And she said, "Maybe one day, but not right now. But my husband is." Because she been signing to like talent agencies. I feel like she's doing Hollywood work right now, or at the very least exploring what Becky Lynch and Hollywood could be. I don't think we've seen the last of her in WWE, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I was assuming she was gonna be around for WrestleMania, Wrestling Live, or Valkyria back like late last year, earlier this year. I thought that was a track that was gonna go before she did. We'll see.
Here we are.
We'll see. Yep. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, and finally, I guess brother fam, to answer a question from earlier. I was listening to a video earlier. If you want to know why there's no more pre-shows on WWE PLEs, apparently that guy, executive producer Lee Fitting, was the one who said, "Hey, we're trying to make these shows more like sports programs. They don't play a game before the game. They talk about the game before the game." So I think that word on road is Lee Fitting is the one that's got the pre-shows looking the way it is, where they're analyzing everything before your PLE or your WrestleMania starts or whatever. So shouts to him. I don't know what he looked like, but it could be a thing. Anyway,
Lee Fitting in my mind looked like the bad guy nigga from No Holds Barred, Prel. Like in my mind, he
just a gray suit, a gray suit with a pen in their hand, waiting to sign shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, shout out DDM. We out of here. I think this is we've pre.
Why is he happy?
Because this nigga ready to go. He get ready to go do whatever.
Yo, I'm watching this clock like.
That's what watching the clock. That ain't the name of the episode, but that's the name of the episode. Every week for this nigga. No, we out of here.
Jimmy Chonker.
Hey yo.
You gonna rip the one tester?
Thank you, John, for coming through. Thank you, Val, for coming through.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for having me.
Nah, y'all assignment ain't over yet. This ain't roses and daisies. It's one question we ask at the end of every episode. V. Who's your Black Rasslin of the week?
Bianca.
Why?
Because she's beautiful.
I accept that. I accept that answer. 100% accept that answer. Mimi?
Naomi.
Because of the races?
Because she's a beautiful. And she going with that razor out her mouth and slice.
Like 2-5.
Yeah, it's gonna be some above the rim.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But shout out to all the beautiful black ladies that are on the card.
There's a lot going on out there. DDM is gone. Again, Gold Dust, February 18th. Bandcamp, ddm.bandcamp.com. If you pre-order that right now, you got the whole Yami, but it's out Friday. Do the damn thing. It's WrestleMania season. Brother Fam?
We gonna go with AR5. You know what? No. We about to get that match. Give me Mercedes Moné. Because we about to get that match.
Yeah, Mercedes.
This will be a nice wrestling week.
Yeah.
Starting on Wednesday.
Dynamite Spring Breakthrough is going to have Mercedes Moné versus Athena in the Owen Hart Cup. I guess semifinals? I don't know. Quarterfinals, whatever it is. That's going to be a banger. We ain't seen it yet because it ain't happened yet. Brother Matt?
I'm going with Kaya Dream. Shout out to Culture Inc. Kaya Dream is the new reality of wrestling Diamonds champion. So shout out to Culture Inc.
I like seeing that. Black John Studd, you got Black Rasslin of the Week?
I'm gonna go with Kevin Knight. I just saw a couple of his matches recently. He seemed like he's up and coming, but they'll probably ruin him down there. But he got some problems. But I like him. So
I love it because you said facts.
Why he don't come on?
And then you said facts. Hey, we're Black John Studd. What you doing Thursday nights? All right. My Black Rass of the Week. I'm going with the New Day for the hopes that they actually get them titles on this weekend. I don't know what's going to happen with anything else going on. I don't even know if I'm going to have the predictions title. Mimi may still be champion, but if the New Day wins the tag titles, I'm good.
What about DDM? Who is DDM's Black Rasslin of the Week?
I think DDM just popped. DDM. DD.
DD.
Dad.
He's there?
He's somewhere. He in the ether.
Yep.
I'm sorry, chat. DDM, if you hear our voice and you got a Black Rass at some point, let us know. We got to get out of here is the thing.
Yep.
We're probably 3 sheets to the wind. It's Wale.
Yo, I'm not even going to finish packing. I'm just going to get in the bag.
But it's only...
I'm tired.
DDM back again. DDM.
Yes.
You got Black Rass of the Week?
My Black Rasslin of the Week is going to be
Darth Vader.
I am your father. Javon Evans.
Shout out.
Young OG.
Young OG. For real. Oh, man. That damn NXT show is going to be so early, but I'm trying to go because I didn't go last year.
Oh, y'all have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas said 9:30. I said, oh!
Is it going to stream?
On the Peacocks, yeah.
On the Cox. That's right. Okay.
All right, get us out of here, Cal. Get us up out of here, Cal.
Miss V, where can actually V? You ain't got no social medias, right?
I don't be on them.
Don't follow V. You don't want you can't. Matter of fact, executive decision. You can't follow V. Black John Studd. You want to get people your socials?
Yeah, I'm not really on that, so yeah, I'm in the same boat as her.
Executive decision. You can't follow Black John Studd. Miss Mimi, where can people find you on them socials?
You see it on the screen. You see me on a Tuesday.
Facts.
When these spaces working.
I was gonna say as long as spaces ain't hating, right?
That's right. Come true.
We did post the most recent spaces from us. Shouts out to the squad over there, Turnbuckle Talk. The most recent one is up on the YouTube. They was talking heavy Charlotte, heavy Jay. So much Charlotte and Jay. Twitter said, "Hey,
that's right. They cut us off." Did you see that?
I was listening at the end. It was like,
I was like, wait, what happened?
They was wild. No, they wasn't wild, but they was talking that shit. Got Mimi. DDM is around. DDM is on the outside in the ether. DDM, Goldust.
Yeah, you can find me at Dapper Dan Midas. Pretty much on everything.
This nigga sound like Darth Vader.
That's Darth Dan Midas. Nah, Dapper Dan Midas. Again, ddm.bandcamp.com. Goldust out now.
Yeah.
Don't be silly. It's WrestleMania. Brother Fam, where can the people
Hey, man,
find them?
catch me in the future. You know what I'm saying? Catch me next week, which is this week, but the other week. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we ain't worried about no alternate timelines or something crazy happen. That being the case, IlFam790 is social media choice. At Something Else Pod. And me and Brother Tone are on the way. See y'all soon.
Is Lovely gonna be in Vegas? Shout out Lovely.
Yeah,
shout out Lovely. I saw Lovely's note the other day. I can't wait to see Lovely. Big hugs. Brother Math.
Nigga rubbing Anthony.
At Cal on Twitter. At Black Rasslin on all your social medias. BlackRasslin.com is the site. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. We're watching. Matter of fact, I've scheduled this whole week out. We're watching important WrestleMania shit. We watching the streak, rise and fall. We watching all types of shit over there. As well as Could Have Been House, as well as matches from Dynasty.
Have you watched Steamboat Savage?
We watched. That's on the schedule. Steamboat Savage is on the schedule for this week.
Oh, I bet.
I've not watched. I've not watched that match in a good 20. It's been a minute since I watched that match in full.
Yeah, I got some. I don't know. I got some time on the docket on Tuesday. If you have enough time to watch that.
We'll see about Tuesday afternoon. We'll see about Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
We'll see about Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, pay the 1, pay the 10 over there. Every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're giving you 5 mics of podcast excellence. Hopefully y'all spending your WrestleMania weeks right. Watch the shit y'all want to watch. Wear the shit y'all want to wear. Whether you in Vegas or at home, enjoy what you do WrestleMania weekend. We out. Shouts to everybody in the chat for rocking with us like we was here. Peace to everybody out in Vegas who see us. Don't be goofy. Don't be goofy.
I'm high-fiving niggas right now.
If you rock with us, say what's up. If you don't rock with us, cross the street.
If you don't rock with us, say what's up.
We out of here. Again, shouts to V. Shouts to Black John Stud. I can't wait to see y'all over in Vegas. It's gonna be great. Shit, I think that's it.
Cal, you got a meet and greet, ain't you?
There's a meet and greet. Matter of fact, let me put the music back on. It's a meet and greet Saturday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Ringer Wrestling Show meet and greet at Tom's Bar at the New York Casino. From what I understand, we're doing that meet and greet, and then Jokers is walking right over to Allegiance. So if you're trying to get drunk and then go see the wrestling, that's Saturday night. I don't know about Sunday. Don't talk to me Sunday. We gonna get out of here. Chat, if you in Vegas and you see me, you better say what's up. Even if you trying to fight, say what's up. I don't want to hear everybody say afterwards. I see you online. I see you outside, but I ain't saying that. Nigga, say something.
Don't do it.
Say something. We out of here.
Energy.
DDM, please. Sucker. Take us out.
Isn't it ironic? All you want to do is so chronic. But then you forgot when you were down who was around.